Damn it. Hey there, wrestling fans. I am, of course, Danny Omega.
I am TM Punk. This is Talk Wrestle Talk for the two-time episode.
So, today what we're going to do, what we're probably going to do from now on, just keeps the juices flowing. We're going to watch DVDs, old pay-per-views, old
anything.
Pretty much whatever we want to put on.
Yeah.
Just wrestling in general.
And we're going to commentate during it.
We'll commentate about what's going on in the pay-per-view or, whatever we're watching. We'll let you know what we're watching, so if you want, you can, watch with us.
If you want to watch with us.
And then we'll talk about, what's been going on, and just what we want to talk about, really, when it comes down to wrestling.
Pretty much.
Today we're going to be watching TNA Global Impact.
From Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah, from Tokyo, Japan. It's
in the Tokyo Dome.
It's TNA versus pretty much New Japan.
Pretty much.
And
how's it pretty much though?
It is. It's not pretty much. It is. That's exactly what it is.
It's fucking New Japan. You can't pretty much that. It's New Japan.
Maybe it's all Japan, but it's not. It's New Japan.
No, it's not New Japan. It's not all Japan. It's not. It's not fucking. The other ones out there either. It's New Japan.
This one, I brought this over. I watched it once before. I don't really remember it because I was at work when I was watching it. And I got distracted by two old co-workers. They wouldn't shut the hell up.
They were
kept
kissing.
Asking me. They were kids, and they kept asking me about fucking Ring of Honor and why I like Ring of Honor and all this shit. They were big WWE fans. They were kind of only WWE fans.
Yeah, but weren't you saying that the kid was like, oh, I like Chris Hero?
Yeah, it was two brothers, and one of them's real cool, but one of them was a little weird, and the weird one, he kept going on about Chris Hero, all the time. He's always talking about Chris Hero. I didn't understand why he would talk about Chris Hero, but he was always asking me about Ring of Honor and why I like Ring of Honor, and Ring of Honor is
not
I've only
a bad
seen it
wrestler,
times, whatever. But I'm like, dude, if you've only seen Ring of Honor and you say it's kind of whatever, but you love Chris Hero, where the fuck were you seeing Chris Hero?
He probably saw him on the Independents, other than Ring of Honor, I guess. I don't know.
He must have. Chris Hero must have did a fucking indie show in Staten Island because.
It's a possibility he did that.
You don't like Chris Hero if you weren't watching him when he was the Kings of Wrestling with.
But a lot of people like Chris Hero.
Claudio Castiglione, or Cesaro is what he is now.
A lot of people like Chris Hero because he comes out with the old. He's got the rap fucking intro and he likes old school rap. He likes fucking Wu-Tang.
Who doesn't?
But who doesn't exactly? We grew up on that. Yeah, we all like the Wu. And he's got that awesome fucking intro by what's his name? Vitros, whatever. The guy's I'm not trying to make light of it. The guy passed away. He's a good rapper. Chris is his hero is the name of the song. And he's a phenomenal wrestler.
I'm not big on him.
Daddy's not big on Omega's not big on him. I am. I like the guy. I find him,
He's yet to impress me.
I mean, I could put on stuff, but we'll do that some other time.
That'll be another podcast.
Yeah, we'll do that. But you gotta watch. So we'll put this on right now as we talk shit to each other, as we always do.
But
he
hasn't impressed me. I
don't know how. What does he have to do?
It's not that what he has to do. I think the problem is whenever I did watch him, it was when it was the Kings of Wrestling.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him, and I'm watching him with.
Hold on, that was explosions.
Oh. I'm watching him with Cesaro, and
is that Mike Today? Okay. By the way, Mike Today opens up.
Yeah, Mike Today is opening because this is a TNA DVD, so it's the TNA commentator. So
okay, so it's Mike Today and what's his name, Don West?
Yeah, I think it's Don West.
Oh, great! So he's gonna be like, "Be darling, people, be darling."
This is before when I think this is before Taz became a commentator for TNA.
So Josh Matthews is not on this?
I always liked Mike TNA though. I thought TNA was a good one.
He was always good in
I thought he was like the
he was always good in
of WCW.
He's very knowledgeable. I'm not gonna lie, but he was always great on WCW when he was like the third man because he was the straight guy. No, I'm just saying he was a straight guy.
Zbyszko, I don't know why.
Zbyszko because he was just cocky and just fucking arrogant.
I hated. Oh, what the hell is his name?
The fat guy?
No, Steve McMichaels.
He was, yeah.
With Peppy, the fucking dog. He's always dressing him up in stupid costumes.
Still don't know why he made it.
Oh my god!
I still don't know how he became a horseman.
Have no idea how he became a horseman.
I think I know how he became.
He was legitimately horrible. He was a horrible wrestler.
But then you got what's his name too was fucking Paul Roma was a horseman too, and he was pretty much a fucking jobber. Like, how do you know? How was Paul Roma in the fucking horseman? I don't know. Oh, phenomenal! This is AJ? Yes, it is. No, it's not.
We got Petey Williams.
Williams opening
Cage.
up with his.
I can assume it's Christian Cage. All right, so we got Petey Williams, AJ Styles, Christian Cage. Opening match is a 6-man tag.
So AJ's got the title and he's opening up. What title does he have?
I think he might. Is he a tag team champion this
Oh, he's got the crew cut. There, Christian Cage. I like it. I'm digging it.
I wish.
Where's Tyson Tomko? He doesn't.
Actually, he's in this. But
of course he is.
He's part of New Japan with Albert when he was the Giant
Bernard.
Giant Bernard.
Yeah. All right. So AJ's got.
It looks like a TNA tag.
Yeah, he's got the tag titles, and Christian can't see from a mile away.
He's always putting the eyes over.
So he has to look, and he's patting his chest
for his peeps. It's for his peeps.
Oh, I forgot. It's for his peeps.
It's for the peeps.
I need that. And buy this toaster. Shut up, Don West. You are the worst.
I really wish Petey Williams didn't retire, man. I loved Petey Williams.
I love that fucking...
I wish he was in Ring of Honor right now.
Ah, that'd be great. I love that fucking...
He actually was. When he left TNA, I think he did
He did a minute.
A short period, like a year maybe, but it was like sporadic appearances for Ring of Honor. It wasn't like he was signed
I love
fully.
that. I love the Canadian Destroyer.
Oh my god, the first time I ever saw the Canadian Destroyer, I was fucking floored. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Holy crap, it's fucking Finn Balor! How is he in TNA?
Yeah, that's right. This is back before, this is when he was Prince Devitt.
For you guys who don't know that, he was in New Japan as Prince Devitt.
That's where he made his name.
That's where he made his name. And that's where...
I wish they would have kept that name, man.
They should. Oi!
Look at me, he's so young. He's pretty beefy too.
Yeah.
Like he's got some muscle on him and stuff. He's got a little bit of mass. He's a lot more lean now.
Yeah, he leaned out.
It's funny, man, when you see wrestlers sometimes later. I saw a picture. It was like an early picture of I guess early FCW or something. It was Seth Rollins, and it was Big E. And there was a couple other cats in there, but
I saw that.
Adam Rose was in there.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he was fucking
beefy.
big.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Look at all this muscle on him.
Yeah, because he was that.
And then when you think about it now, it's Adam Rose. Be a lemon or whatever. Be a rose. Whatever the hell he was saying. Like he was fucking super.
He was
lean.
He was Leo Kruger. Mm-hmm. And he was that fucking, crazy demented.
It's like when you go back and you watch old school tag matches of the Rockers with Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
He was fucking big. Like he had some mass.
Oh yeah.
And then when you look at him, later on when he became Shawn Michaels, degenerated, he was fucking lean. It's crazy. Same thing with what's his name, Scott Hall. He was fucking huge. He was a big ass dude.
Boy, that's because he's 6'6".
He was 6'6", and he was definitely 3+ of muscle.
No, I think he was 270, 280.
I don't know, man. He was pretty big.
Yeah, he was that, with his fucking thick ass mustache. As a tag team with fucking Kurt Hennig.
He was another one that was pretty big as well.
Yeah. Even fucking Flair was big too. You ever see early Flair?
Yeah, he was big. It's crazy
no one knows that.
Like this.
Everybody's just like, nah. He's always been Ric Flair, but
he's always been out of shape.
He's always got those titties of his. But yeah, Ric Flair in the beginning was just, thick.
Yeah, he was a thick ass dude.
Thick. Oh, AJ with the crew cut. He doesn't have his soccer mom hair.
It's crazy, like, seeing him like this. Because this is how I remember seeing him. This is how I became a fan of him when he had this look. Seeing him now when he had, like, the longer hair.
When he was in WCW, and he was just like, hey, WWE.
Power plant.
I don't want your contract. He basically pulled the...
he said he didn't want a contract from them?
Yeah. They when they bought him out, he was just like, no.
That's right, he was signed with them when they bought.
He was just like, no, I don't want it. He basically pulled the... Varsity Blues. I don't want your life.
But he was in WWE as well. He was.
So was fucking Daniel Bryan.
It's funny though when you look back, there were jobbers.
And then
in early WWE, like,
and they were all,
and a couple of them became WWE champ.
Yeah.
Two to think of are Dean Ambrose.
AJ.
He was like a jobber on like Velocity. He had like pink hair and shit.
AJ
came back to become the WWE champion, and then of course now AJ
and fucking Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan was a jobber for a while for them as well. Shit.
His first match was on Velocity. Not even Velocity. It wasn't even. It was a dark match. It's on the network if you watch it.
Oh, the Velocity's on network?
No, it's in the collection.
Oh, it's a collection.
It's the Daniel Bryan. They have him.
Why don't they put Velocity up there?
They
Why
have
don't they
him
put
and
fucking Sunday Night Heat?
I would love that.
You know what pisses me off that they don't?
I would love to see fucking what's his name, Undertaker, Tombstone, Triple H.
Yeah. in
Penn Station.
You know what pisses me off about it though? Like you'll watch like an old, like maybe say like 1998 pay-per-view, and shit happened.
Yeah,
shit happened on Sunday Night Heat. You know,
a lot of shit happened on Sunday Night Heat.
Those pay-per-views started when Sunday Night Heat came on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sunday Night Heat was like...
come on, and like, somebody would come out, somebody would come out and they would smash this other person through like a window, and then now when you're watching the pay-per-view, it's like, so-and-so was attacked, so this person's going to be filling in type deal. And now when you watch the pay-per-view, they don't have the heat, so you're like, oh, when the hell did this happen, you know? And it's just annoying.
Try not to burn down my house. As you dropped that.
Sorry, I dropped the cigar.
But yeah, that was always like, you always watch that first Saturday Night Heat. Yeah. You got to watch, like Al Snow and the Job Squad, job out, or something would happen. Like
basically dark matches, but they gave them the light on Sunday Night Heat.
Like I think what was the craziest thing that ever happened on Sunday Night Heat?
I'll tell you the crazy thing that happened. They were putting fucking Jerry Lynn on Sunday Night Heat when he should have been a main roster guy on Raw because he was phenomenal. But that's not crazy. That's just crazy to me because that dude was great.
Yeah,
the matches he had with Rob Van Dam in ECW, and they're gonna put him on fucking Heat. Come on.
Let's not forget he was also Mr. JL in WCW. And they jobbed him out too. I didn't really job him out. I mean, he had a good run in WCW.
I don't know, man.
When he came into ECW...
His problem is he was a small guy, which is his problem. I mean, he's just a small guy, and we all know, anybody that's listening to this has got to be... You're a wrestling fan, so you know old Vinnie Mac. He likes the big boys.
He does not like the small guys.
And if you're a small guy, you really got to do something amazing to impress him. You know what I mean? Like, Shawn Michaels, obviously, just his matches alone,
Shawn Michaels, he was blowing.
He used to blow him, too. Maybe, I don't know.
It had to be. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
He definitely, his matches alone,
He got purple hair, too.
Yes, Finn Balor or Prince Devitt has purple hair.
He's got purple hair. I did not even realize that until now.
I thought it was just the TV.
I thought this was my TV. Wow.
But yeah, like, Shawn Michaels, just the matches he was having, he was so phenomenal that, when he was getting over with the fans, so Vince McMahon kind of had to concede. Like, all right, you're not the biggest guy, but we're going to push you. You're going to be the face of the company. But it's usually the big guys, AJ Styles is another one that impressed him, obviously, to get the WWE title around his waist. The thing that pisses me off the most about it is, look, man, I'm all for the big boys too. Like when somebody comes out and they're physically like just impressive looking, you know, just someone that looks like they could just rip the world in half. Like when Nathan Jones first came out, and he was horrible. And we'll all admit that he turned out to be horrible. But let's be serious. Whoa. When they were doing those vignettes, when he was like this fucking like madman prisoner thing,
I have to think about this one. I have to go outside and think about.
Tell me he didn't look impressive.
He did.
Exactly. So I'm talking about this is after. Before you knew what he did, he was an impressive looking guy. Like he's like 6'7" or some shit like that. And he's just built. He's a huge dude, man. He just looks like he will just destroy anything. And that's always cool to see, man. When Brock Lesnar came out, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is a beast. Same thing with Batista, man. When Batista came out, it's like a beast. These dudes come out, and they are incredibly impressive looking, like just physique-wise. However, they don't always do it in the ring. I mean, Brock Lesnar's an exception. He's a big dude that can move. He is great.
Yeah.
Well, he used to be great in the ring. Now it's all Suplex City bullshit. Like, let me do the bare minimum of moves. I'm getting paid anyways. He used to be phenomenal in the ring.
Yes.
He probably still can if he actually wanted to be.
Check out
but then you get, what's his name?
WrestleMania, Kurt Angle versus...
Oh my god, that was such a good match. Even
till he did the shooting star press.
That's one of the most craziest things I've ever seen. Like, I thought he was dead. I thought he broke his fucking neck. If his neck wasn't as fat as like thick as it is with muscle, he would have been dead. He would have been paralyzed at the
When I first saw that, I thought he was dead. This is Wrestle Kingdom 2? Awesome.
Yeah, this is part of Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, nice. I'm still trying to get all the Wrestle Kingdoms.
They're hard to get. I looked on eBay for them, man. They're hard to get, and they're expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Wrestle Kingdom 11, I think, was on DVD. And that's the other problem.
They're
from Japan, so you gotta watch out. You might get one that's like a different region for America, and you can't fucking play it.
I have Wrestle Kingdom 7. It doesn't even play.
Yeah,
you can play it on the fucking your PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, put it in. Won't play. Put it in my laptop. Won't play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, because it's got the wrong region. What was I saying? All right, so the big boys. Some of them work out, but Nathan Jones, he looked great. Like, he looked like he was going to be a destroyer. Then he comes out and he's doing these fucking spin kicks and shit.
What was it, WrestleMania what?
WrestleMania, it was the same one. It was WrestleMania 19. It was the same with the Kurt Angle Brock Lesnar match. He goes to a spin kick and he fucking misses. When you watch it on the network and if you have a DVD now, when you watch it, they use a different angle because he completely misses.
He misses. He
and
totally
I think Big Show just falls back because he's selling the move, but he doesn't get. There's no contact.
He just totally misses.
It's pretty much like whenever they show Kane, the video of Kane tombstoning Linda McMahon, they always show it from the back now because when they showed it from the front originally when it was live, you could obviously see that her head didn't even touch the ramp.
I remember watching that live and I was like, yeah, he totally missed that. And like, I could not stop laughing because like, come on. Like, why is a guy who's like 6'8" doing spin kicks?
That's what I'm saying.
And
if you're going to do them, like, you got to really make them look good. Like, a lot of times when I see, like, the big guys like that, these big muscle-bound dudes, 300 pounds, when they do...
As we say this, Finn Balor just flew out the ring and just took out everybody.
Little plancha.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, here comes AJ. Ooh, moonsault over the top rope.
I don't think...
Finn Balor looks like he's bleeding.
I think he is.
Actually.
No, he's not. He has AIDS. He has something.
But yeah, like...
don't worry. It's going to get worse.
Like, what's his name?
I'm going to make cancer jokes. I'm going to make all kinds of jokes.
I'm going to make all sorts of jokes.
Yeah.
But what's his name?
You can't take it?
Brian Cage.
That's a good dude.
Brian Cage, when he does, like, these moonsaults and all this other shit, like, yo...
Watch him in PWG.
I'm not watching it like, come on, man, you're a big guy. You should be a powerlifter. Why are you doing this? He looks great doing it. It's very fluid when he does it.
And the funny thing about that is...
It looks natural.
And the funny thing also about that is, who had him?
He's always been doing the payload.
And who's had him? Who had him and dropped the ball with him?
WWE had him, right?
Yep. He was going to be called Wolverine at one point.
He's actually, if you go on Pro Wrestling Tees, Brian Cage has shirts as Wolverine on there.
He came up with that, I think, and did a whole thing about that, and they were like, yeah, no. you're too big and you should not be doing these kind of moves.
But he doesn't.
But then out of nowhere, you start signing guys that do that. Look at a fucking Apollo Crews.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you're not using him to his fucking potential. There's another guy.
You know what the problem is? He's not great on the mic.
I know.
He definitely could do better.
I know he sucks on the mic. I'm not saying he's the
greatest. He definitely needs some work on there.
And AJ Styles just won the match and beat who is this Asian guy? He beat.
I don't know.
He beat a guy. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Brian Cage is fucking awesome. A guy who's fucking
I love Brian
almost
Cage.
Fucking 300 pounds, fucking flying around like a goddamn fucking cruiserweight.
Currently, you can see Brian Cage on the Indies. And on TV, you can see
PWG,
him on,
Lucha Underground.
Currently, like
and any
you
of
see him on Lucha Underground as
any
machine, you know,
yes,
the machine.
And any indie promotion. Evolve.
He's really good in Lucha Underground. I love him there. And Lucha Underground is actually coming back, I believe, real soon.
Coming up, I believe so.
The 31st of this month.
I believe so.
I think it's, what is it? Is that a Wednesday? This Wednesday or something like that?
Yeah, it's coming
up real soon. Like, I'm excited. It's the second half of season 3.
Hold on. Christian Cage can't see anything.
Oh, he's got to look.
Yeah, the lights are too bright. And P.D. Williams has got his...
P.D. Williams doing his Little Papa Pump and shit.
He is Little Papa Pump.
This is before Little Papa Pump.
Can I just say one thing about TNA right now?
Yeah. By the way, we don't really watch TNA.
I don't watch TNA.
Like, this is probably going to be one of the few times we have a TNA thing.
This is old school TNA. I watch old school TNA.
I
have no problem with old school TNA. But
we were unemployed, hanging out and shit, watching TNA. Like every was it Wednesday? It would come on or something.
And we get drunk, but whatever. But Scott Steiner, you're really gonna bring back Scott Steiner?
You know what the problem is, man? When we started watching TNA, it was.
This is my thing.
It was new. You know what I mean? It was new.
This is my thing.
I was introduced to AJ Styles, to Kazarian, to Christopher Daniels, to Jay Lethal, who is my favorite wrestler of all time.
This is my thing. Let me get my thing across. So now you've Jeff Jarrett's taken over, basically, for Dixie, right? And you're gonna try to
watch it again.
Right, but you're bringing back the same guys, and you're pushing the same guys. You're not pushing the young guys. You're not making anybody. You're not getting anybody over. I'm trying to say, and Christopher Daniels is showing up, and he does not have the Ring of Honor title. But whatever. This is the thing that I don't understand. Why are you going to bring back the older guys?
Yeah, no. That's
when you're trying to bring. When you're trying to get your company back to where it is, you're really gonna bring back the older guys like LAX, fucking LAX. LAX is Conan, dude.
I know, but like
I'm just saying, like Scott Steiner.
I was pissed.
You're gonna bring back the old. So you're gonna bring back the old regime and push them when you were doing a whole good thing with like Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. And the Broken Hardys, and they fucked that up, which, you know,
and now
that's probably going...
Of course, anybody listening, they already know the whole lawsuit and what's going on.
That's the thing I don't understand. Like, you came out of nowhere, you brought them back, you bought TNA, and now you're going to be like, I'm gonna push the old guys. That's the whole thing WCW did.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to say. But I'm going to let you finish. They're doing the WCW thing. They're bringing in all the old established guys, and they're not like taking their younger talent and like pushing them.
But yet,
because let's be serious,
they still have that GFW nonsense that just merged. But like, who's in that? Like, I don't know anybody
younger
in that.
Guys were in there. Sanjay Dutt was in it. Well, he wasn't. He's not in it anymore.
No, I think he's back in it.
Is he back?
There's
in
a couple of guys that are in it that I couldn't tell you like. Who it is?
What's his name was in there? Matt Sydal.
Yeah, Matt Sydal just signed.
You don't know he was Evan Bourne in WWE.
And he lost to Marty Scurll, got chicken winged at War of the Worlds, in a good match, in a great match.
Have you been watching the Best of the Super Juniors?
I've been watching on and off. I know it's like up to like day 6. I'm still want to watch fucking Scurll versus Liger.
It's
That
good.
was like
it's
his.
not bad. It's actually.
That was his. That was his boy.
Out of a 5, I would say it's a solid 3 out of 5.
It's not bad.
The camera angle.
I was. Yeah, I know.
And then the same thing with the Taka when he goes against Taka. It's just a wide.
Taka
angle.
already got eliminated.
It's a wide angle. That's it.
For everybody that doesn't know, Taka got eliminated from Best of the Super. So did Liger. It depends on your win-loss record, and apparently you sucked. I'm sorry. The 2 years just sucked.
I figured.
Oh wait, hold on.
Liger
Liger at 50 went 0-5, I believe. So he was mathematically eliminated after probably the third or fourth
It's a
match.
point system, right?
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe the 5th match.
I think Marty Scurll has 6 points.
So he's
still in it.
I think he lost one match. I think he lost to Dragon Lee.
Which is okay. You can do that.
He beat the Dragon Lee match he had was good. It was a good ending too.
I have to watch that. I still haven't watched
He
that.
lost. He beat Will Ospreay.
Yes,
He
of
beat
course.
Liger and he beat Taka.
That's his fucking nemesis.
I think he's had 4 matches. So he has 6 points because it's two
6
matches,
points?
2 points.
So then he's still alive.
To a win.
Ricochet's still in. I think it. Ospreay's still in it. I don't know why. They had a phenomenal match apparently.
Who?
Ospreay and Ricochet.
They always have a Ricochet.
That'll
be his NXT name. Ricochet.
That's the Asians. The Asians say Ricochet.
But yeah,
oh my God, it's Nakamura! No, it's not. Sorry.
I've pretty much been tuning in to watch the Super Juniors to watch Marty Scurll.
Pretty much.
Because, we love Marty Scurll. Apparently we're obsessed with him. I don't know about that.
That's what the women's tell us.
To me, he's the number 1 guy in the Indies right now.
That's what the women's tell us. Whoa.
And we were there.
I don't know if he's the number 1 on the independents.
He's number 1.
He's number 1 in my heart.
Number 1 in my heart. Definitely is. He's my favorite wrestler right now.
I would say so. I would say so after Adam Cole got booted out of the Bullet Club.
I gotta say, before we even talk about
He didn't get booted out. He got fired.
Before we even talk about that,
He got fired!
We go to a lot of Ring of Honor events when they come.
Yes, we do.
We're from New York, so whenever they come to New York, we try to go to them because
that's what we do.
I think in the past,
that's what we do.
Was it 3 years? In 3 years, I think we only
missed
one.
Yeah, that was Field of Honor.
The Field of Honor, yeah. Field of Honor. Field of Honor 2016, we didn't go to.
Oh yeah, and Field of Honor's not going to be on this year too.
Why not?
They couldn't get everything together. Apparently.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So they were like, yeah, we're gonna cancel. So I was like, so why don't you just go back to Hammerstein?
Yeah, go to Hammerstein.
Go to Hammerstein.
Don't call it Field of Honor. Just do something. Call it something else. And go to Hammerstein. I love Hammerstein. It's a great
Hammerstein
place.
is great.
Ever since they started going there.
Reminds me of fucking ECW.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for fucking
original Raw.
I'm waiting for fucking Sandman to show up and fucking cane me. But that never happens.
Awesome. What I was going to say is, so the past...
I want to get drunk with him.
The past 3 Ring of Honor events we went to. Big thing... Yeah, the past 3. The past 3.
3? Maybe 4?
No, the past 3.
Well, which were?
Final Battle.
But you also
Manhattan Mayhem.
You also got to think way back.
No. It's the past 3 I'm talking about. In the past, what I'm going to say is the past 3 big things happened when we were there.
Which we talked
First
about.
one was Final Battle.
Right.
And that was the big thing of that.
And if you don't buy that
was Cody Rhodes actually turning heel, and then he became a Bullet Club. He didn't become a Bullet Club member at that event, but I think right after that he was announced as the newest member of Bullet Club. That was when he turned on
and if you don't, and if you guys want to watch that DVD, you're gonna see a couple of handsome gents in the.
There are a couple of handsome gents in the crowd.
In the crowd, just saying, because that's how we rolls.
And then after that, we
get the good tickets.
We do get the good tickets. After that, we saw...
Because I am a ringside.
Manhattan Mayhem.
Manhattan Mayhem, yeah.
And at Manhattan Mayhem, the big thing... Actually, it was 2 big things. The first big thing that happened was the Young Bucks won. They retained their titles. Lights go out. Broken Hardys.
That's right.
And then they lost their titles to the Broken Hardys.
And I also told everybody that the Broken Hardys were buying drinks for everybody.
They didn't. We lied. Those people thought that we were telling the truth. But
yeah. I don't know
also,
how many...
if you go to the Young Bucks, one of the Young Bucks, I can't remember if it was Nick or Matt, they posted a picture. It's a picture of them taking a picture from one of the balconies, and somebody had two big cutouts of the Young Bucks' faces. Now, there's a guy right next to those cutouts pulling his shirt up, showing his nippies and shit.
Who was that?
That guy is Danny Omega. Go check out their Twitter.
That guy is right here with us.
That guy is talking to you right now. So if you want to take a look at me, see my nippies, I'm on the Young Bucks Twitter.
You can see those nipples on the Young Bucks Twitter, probably Instagram, and anywhere else.
Probably wherever they post that picture.
Yeah.
I think nippies are all over the internet.
Yeah.
That was the first big thing that happened that night. The second big thing that happened that night was Bully Ray made his Ring of Honor debut.
Right.
Now, I've always said I wanted him in there, but I didn't get exactly with him, but he's there, and I love him being there. I think he's even said he's having a great time there at Ring of Honor.
I think he's just there to tell everybody to go to WWE.
I'm hoping that this is going to eventually get my dream match, because my dream match is the Dudleys against the Briscoes.
Can't have that.
Just two stiff fucking teams.
Can't have that.
I know, because Devon is what is he, like a road agent or something?
He's a producer. Producer/road agent.
Just let him have one fucking match, man. I just want the Dudleys against the Briscoes. Two hard, stiff working
I would love that.
Going at it.
I would definitely love that.
In a fucking tables match.
I would love that. I would have to throw this one in. It has to be a flaming tables match.
Now, just make it a tables match, and they'll light them up. They're gonna light them up.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna get lit up. It's gonna get lit up.
Fire. It's gonna be amazing.
And then you can throw in the Young Bucks just for no reason.
Make them come in out of nowhere.
It's just super
kick them at the end. Super kick party.
Yeah.
Now that was the second event. Now the third event was the one that we just had 2 weeks ago. That was War of the Worlds.
Awesome card.
The big thing that happened at that event.
We watched from the third balcony, which I'm never doing again because it's way too hot.
Way too hot.
And
way too hot, and plus, like the lights, they're like constricting to your view. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Good. Also,
we
bought those tickets late. Like we bought them on like StubHub because originally I didn't think I was gonna be able to go.
We were in the bar. We were in the bar acting dumb anyway.
Yeah, we got out of our seats.
I know I was.
Oh yeah.
I got kicked out. I got kicked out of the ladies' bathroom. by the.
Is that where you went?
Yeah.
There was the ladies' bathroom over there. Oh, all right.
To the left. The guy was like, "Yo, buddy, where you going?" I'm like, "I'm taking a pee," and I had my dick out. And he was like, "Yeah, come on." I'm like, "Oh God, fuck, come on! I gotta pee."
I saw you.
And then he was just like, "You gotta go that way." And then you and him both like scolded me, and I was just
wrong way, dude.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh yeah, all right, my bad."
But whatever. The bartender was
But I wasn't the only one. There was a couple other fucking fools that
Most
did that.
People assumed there was another bathroom over there, like another male bathroom.
That dude that like came up the stairs and he was just like wobbling.
Was the drunk guy?
Yeah, he was like, "I had too much whiskey." And you were like, "You okay?
You alright, bro?" Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah."
You gotta watch out for those steps.
He was like, "Yeah, too much whiskey." But whatever. That's what we do. We fuck around. We do dumb shit.
Yeah. But the big thing of that event, people. The big thing, probably my new favorite moment in wrestling, was
Marty Scurll.
The firing of Adam Cole.
Right.
And the introduction of the newest member of Bullet Club, Marty Scurll, the villain.
And
we were talking about that earlier that night. How it would be cool if Marty Scurll became a part of the Bullet Club.
I think he's a perfect fit.
He really is a perfect fit.
He's a villain. The guy fucking back rakes. Who back rakes anymore?
I know.
Anyone? No one. No one uses that anymore.
He's got a good mind for the villain psychology of wrestling.
Who uses the back rake?
And the finger snap, I love it. It's one
of
my favorite
people
things
say that shit. He uses that way too much.
It's one of it. It's like a signature.
He has to do it.
Let's be serious.
And he's a fucking villain.
If I go see him in a match, I want to see that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I still want to know how he does that.
Dude, I watch it all the time. I'm like, where is the snap coming from? Because he's using both of his hands, so he's not snapping. And I'm looking at the other person's hand, they're not snapping. Like, who the fuck's doing this? It's the ref? I'm always like, come on! Who's doing this? Are his bones really breaking in his fingers? I love it, because then you get the whole you sick fuck chant, and I love those chants. You're not getting a you sick fuck chant at WWE, man. It's too PG. If you say you sick fuck at a WWE event, you're going to get a soccer mom telling you to stop it. And I'm just not about that. But that was the big event of that one. Or the big instant of that one. I mean, for the past 3 Ring of Honor events, man, like, big things have happened, and it's awesome. I hope it keeps continuing. I love going and see it, like, witnessing shit like that, because it's just like
I will repeat that. You can't get anything at a WWE event.
I don't like going to them, man.
It's way too corporate.
And I'm not hating on WWE, man. Like, I watch it, and like I grew up on it. But I don't know, man. It just I don't like going to big arenas anymore. And it's the same thing with concerts. When I go see a band, like, I don't like being in big arenas because I don't feel like I'm a part of the show at all. When I'm at a Ring of Honor show, man, it's like in these small, like, you know, venues or like a fucking or bingo halls, if you want to. And when I scream at a wrestler, like, they look at me like, oh, fuck you, you know. I went to Matt Taven, man. We went to a Ring of Honor. The first time I ever went to Ring of Honor, Matt, I don't like Matt Taven, and I probably said this on the last one. I just don't like him. But you know, I fucking
and Matt Taven doesn't like you either.
Like, you know, that's just what it is. Like, I prefer the smaller events. That's why I'm not a huge WWE fan like that.
And Matt Taven doesn't like you either.
Hey, whatever.
You know, he still cries about that term.
He probably does. Why did this guy say that to me?
No, but you did get on his nerves.
That's why he made the camera turn on me.
Which is great.
It was great.
That also, too, if you ever watched Ring of Honor TV, we're also on that, too.
Actually,
we're also on
Samoa Joe DVD.
Samoa Joe DVD, but he doesn't remember that because he doesn't know what the fuck he...
Well, I remember it now because I have the DVD, so I saw it, but I remember what was going on.
Yeah, but you don't know...
Event.
Yeah, it was. The guy was fucking pretty hammered.
I was super hammered.
But we all were, but I know what I was doing that night. But we still got... Hold on.
Tag team, man.
Hold on. We still have the greatest thing ever. We've accomplished this. We made Samoa Joe look at us and give us the shake of the head because we said fucking Joey Samoa.
We
chanted Joey Samoa, and he looked over and he gave us the shake of the head.
But he disapproval. But he had to smirk,
and he liked it.
He was disapproving, but he was like, come on. He was like, he saw the meme of Joey Samoa before he signed. So when we were chanting that, he was like, these fucking guys.
He was like,
but he had to smirk.
These guys know they're gonna call me Joey Samoa in WWE, but I'm gonna shake my head anyway because you know, still greatest thing of my life. And that night too, I got the 2 Sweet from AJ Styles, as he low AJ Styles.
I think we spoke about it last podcast. I didn't, man. I do the low ones. I do the low 5s. I do the low 2 Sweets, man. I'm gonna get it one day.
You probably will. That's fine.
We got to start buying front row seats, and I'm gonna get that low one.
I'm down with that. I'm cool with that.
Even if I don't get the low one, we still got to buy front row.
I'm down with that. If we could definitely get fucking front row. If we
can get front row, we got to do it.
Dude,
was it like $100 for the Ring of Honor ones? That's
yeah.
nothing compared to like WWE.
Yeah, when they play like
$20,000 and shit.
8,000 and up or whatever, but that's fucking WWE.
And I don't think I want to be WWE fucking front row. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man.
And also, not
a lot of guys there doing it for me. I mean, AJ Styles will always do it for me because he's awesome, but like, I don't want.
That's the thing, though.
Randy Orton, he's boring.
That's the thing, though. That you know, we got to watch. We got to watch fucking Nakamura. We got to watch AJ Styles, and we got to watch the fucking Bullet Club. I'm pretty much fucking happy with that. I'm fucking pretty happy with that. I fucking enjoy that. Now, I got to watch fucking Nakamura, AJ, Samoa Joe leave.
Yeah.
And the Bullet Club. I mean, not the Bullet Club.
We got to see a lot of people.
We got to see a lot of shit. Oh, and also I think ODB wanted to blow me. Just saying that. My girl was all jealous. Just saying. She started staring at me. She probably wanted to blow me in the bathroom, but I was like, no, I'm not into you. I got a girlfriend, but I was like, meet me in the bathroom anyway.
She didn't show up.
But she didn't show up. Someone else showed up, beat me up.
That's what it was. They stole your wallet.
Stole my wallet. Stole everything from me and everything. But yeah, whatever. You know, we have good times at fucking Ring of Honor.
I always have a good time at Ring of Honor.
WWE, not so much. Not so much.
I know, man. We went to that one
for my birthday like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was the live event in Madison Square Garden. Like it was the big thing. Brock Lesnar, he's fighting Big Show. And it was like a 2-second match. It was bullshit.
Yeah. That's what they do.
2-second match, like, come on, man. Back in, like, 2003 or whatever the fuck it was, like, that was the huge feud.
Yeah.
And then Paul, you can't F5 the Big Show. He's too big, blah, blah, blah.
But he doesn't.
And now it's fucking a 2-second match? Like, come on, man. And then you get to please retire fucking chance because people are just hating on Big Show all the time.
He's finally retiring, though.
I wouldn't chant please retire, though.
What would you chant?
Thank you. He did a lot for the biz. I mean, I'm serious. Yeah. Like, as a big guy, man, he moves better than anybody else. People compared him.
Fucking Hogan?
People compared him to fucking Andre the Giant.
He beat Hogan.
He was better than Andre the Giant because,
he beat Hogan.
He did beat Hogan.
He beat Hogan.
No,
Hogan put him over.
Serious. Andre the Giant never moved the way the Big Show moved. You know what I mean?
But like, that is his son, though.
According to WCW.
I remember when he fell off the top of the fucking roof.
I missed WCW Big Show when he was the Giant. If you go on the network, man, I don't remember what match it is. I don't remember what event it was, but he comes out.
We got to find that. We'll find it later.
I think he chokeslams Hogan, and Savage is on the ring. He's laying, like, he got laid out, so he's laying on the ring. And this dude's chokeslam wasn't like it wasn't like he picks you up and then drops to his knees and chokeslams you. He would pick you up and come flat down like a rock bottom chokeslam. And he chokeslammed Hogan fucking hard.
He had a hardcore.
He smashed him into the ring.
He had a hard fucking.
That fucking Savage, like, popped off the ring. Popped off the mat, like.
Oh, I think I know which
3 to 4 feet in the air because he just slammed Hogan so hard onto the mat. It was amazing. It was a devastating choke slam. And that's what he used to do. He was also younger back. He was like 19 years old or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, we got. All right, so we're on the third match in, and we got Abyss versus this guy.
I don't know who this is. I love Abyss.
Abyss was good.
I was always a fan of Abyss.
I never was a fan of Abyss.
I think his name is Manabu Nakaishi.
Yeah, Nakaishi. I think he's more of a hardcore wrestler.
Yeah, I think he's like a stiff worker.
Stiff worker.
Definitely hardcore guy. I think that's why they have him going against Abyss. Abyss is
he's got...
And this is a good Abyss.
He's got some
This is when Abyss had that, like, crazy, like fabric mask across his face. Not that new one that he has. Which I don't like.
I don't know what he has.
I liked that mask.
I don't know what he has right now.
It was like mental institution.
Oh, when he's using his other self. That's the only time I know shit about fucking TNA, when I read shit. When he's like the TNA, doctor of whatever.
I lost interest in TNA. And I'm not going to say I lost interest because they're
But what year?
I always thought
what year? What happened? Yeah, what happened? What drove you to that? That's what I like to ask you.
I think it was they got real
because
it was the WCW effect they had. They were doing. It was too much. Big Papa Pump's coming in, and Booker T's coming in, and Hogan's coming in, and Kevin Nash is there, and fucking Scott Hall shows up, and Sting. And nothing against Sting, but like. It's fucking WCW, man. Like,
all over again.
And then AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels and Kazarian and Petey Williams and Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. They're all getting like pushed to the opening matches, like, curtain jerkers. It's like, yo, these are the future of your fucking company.
Yeah.
Like, why are you pushing them to the side for these fucking, like, already established guys? I understand that, but, like, why are you making them the main event? Like, they don't need to be in the main event. They don't need the main event. They've been there. They've done that.
I really wasn't, like...
That's why I respect Ric Flair when he came to TNA.
Yeah.
Because when he came to TNA, he went against Jay Lethal. And apparently, their first match, they were going to have Ric Flair win. And Ric Flair said, no, he's going to win.
Yeah.
And he loves Jay Lethal. Anytime you ask Ric Flair about Jay Lethal, he loves him. He is his favorite wrestler on the indies right now. He can't even fathom why Jay Lethal isn't in WWE.
I'd love to see him in WWE and doing all that.
I love Jay Lethal. I think he's one of the best workers.
You have 14 shirts of his?
I have. I think I only have 2 shirts from Jay Lethal.
I have 2 also, because he's the man.
I'm not gonna. When it comes to wrestling shirts, the most I have fucking. 18. When the 2 new ones come, I'm gonna have 13.
20 Bullet Club shirts.
Fucking Bullet Club shirts because I love Bullet Club. They come out with good shirts.
They do. I have about 15-ish. I don't know.
Bullet Club shirts?
About that. I haven't counted.
Well, I'm going strictly Bullet Club.
I am too.
Not I don't count my Young Bucks shirts.
Oh, Bullet Club?
Strictly Bullet Club, where it's a Bullet Club shirt, like when they do their own variation of the Bullet Club, like Adam Page did, like the new Young Bucks one, like the new.
So I probably got like 10-ish.
I like.
And
I like those.
I got 2 coming.
I like those.
And so am I. I said that. I said that on the podcast.
I like those, when they personalize the Bullet Club shirts. You know, the Kenny Omega one where it's pixelated because he's a gamer and shit. Like that one's cool. I love them. Adam Page's is awesome. I like Adam Page.
Adam Page is
all the time. I love
Adam
him.
Page is fucking.
I think he's a good wrestler. I think he's a good villain too.
Adam Page's fucking Bullet Club shirt is probably the best one. Mm-hmm. One of the best ones, because when we first saw it...
I think now that Marty Scurll is coming out, I think Marty Scurll is my favorite. But you know how much I love a Plague Doctor.
Well, yeah. But when we first saw it, we were like, yeah, that's awesome. We need it. Come on. They were like, oh, it's all out.
Yeah, it was sold out. I was surprised we were able to get the
sold out in like a minute.
The new Young Bucks Bullet Club one, I was insanely surprised that we were able to buy that. Then again, we actually showed up early. We showed up on time for the event. Usually we show up an hour late, because we're in the bar drinking first.
That is the first time we've ever actually gone to fucking Ring of Honor early. I was pretty much surprised about that.
Yeah, because we used to go to the bar and we're like, we'll wait a little bit. And then we get there. We'll let the line dwindle down.
But that's what you got to do. And then we
get in there real quick, but then we go to get merchandise and there's nothing there. And then we just buy random shit because we're not leaving home. We're not leaving there empty-handed.
You can't leave empty-handed. You got to get something.
Yeah. And there's always going to be something you like. You know, last time when we tried to get the Adam Page and they were sold out, I think I came back with a Marty Scurll shirt, my second Marty Scurll shirt, and Dalton Castle, and then 3 DVDs.
See?
Always come home with DVDs. You got it.
Got to. I still got to watch what I watched.
Well, you're watching, didn't you? You bought Thanks there, right?
Yeah, I'm almost done with that. I got the CM Punk icon, and I got man. You know, a couple of handsome gentlemen.
No, you didn't get my hand. That wasn't out there.
I did.
Wasn't there.
Oh, wait. What?
That was when it came out a week later. And I was like, what the fuck? I sent you a text. Like, why couldn't they release this a week ago? We could have bought it there. You got,
I still got it.
You got it here?
Yeah, we bought it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I bought it that night, dude.
Show me.
Oh, God. All right, open your mouth. Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Manhattan Mayhem. Was it Manhattan Mayhem?
Yeah, dude.
So what the hell am I thinking of?
You know, when you have an 80-pound weight advantage, someone like the 200...
You can't find it because you're wrong.
Got it!
Shit!
No, it's not. Wrong one.
I'll say one thing, though.
Thought I had it. No, you did buy it. I did buy it.
Looking underneath
that night.
for something, and there he has that
I put it over
and
there.
he carries either the tags or
Can't
the
remember.
glass. By the sides of it, it looks like it might
No,
be
I
the
never-
bag of
Oh,
the
come on.
thousands
I
and
know we
thousands
bought
of
it.
tags. But
You
he
didn't buy it.
Yes, we did.
It just came out.
Look at this. He takes the string off the
It
back.
just came out. It came out a week after after the event, after War of the Worlds.
I know it has to go to Castle. I don't know.
What the monster abyss is doing.
Okay, you're right.
Told you. You're thinking of the Dalton Castle, because that was the other one. And the Dalton Castle was great. I've been watching it at work. So good. He is such a good character. Just watching him come to the ring is phenomenal. They should just do a DVD of him walking to the ring. Because him screaming and all the crazy shit he says coming to the ring is so good. Talking about bringing color to the world and stuff and all the ridiculous shit he says. He's so good. He's such a good character. I could watch Dalton Castle all day. I definitely think that he needs to be given a TV title run, man. Like, I don't think he's ready for a world title, but, I mean, at least a TV title. Or, at the very least, a tag team title run. Like, I thought they were going to give him a tag team title run when he was running with Colt Cabana. Then again, you know, they decided to go the old,
we gotta watch this.
What is this? Oh, Red Dragon?
It's not. I thought it was a whole Red Dragon retrospect, but it's not. But Dalton Castle's on it, and
against Jimmy Nuts.
He's totally not what you expected.
Is it a different Dalton Castle?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like he was first starting off. It's fucking it's pretty bad.
Like bad? It's a terrible gimmick. He didn't.
I was like watching, and I was like, wow, that's not the Dalton Castle that I know. Like, when did he change? So like, I gotta figure this out. Like, when he changed, because he came out, and I was just like, ugh. Like, I cringed. Like, he didn't even come out with the boys.
Oh.
Swear to God, I was just like,
those are my boys. I love when he says that shit.
So it was probably like when he was first starting out, they were like, yeah, go ahead, go out there, do your thing.
Yo,
and he
this
was
is a big ass dude.
He is.
That would have been another dream match, man. Abyss versus Mankind.
Abyss versus Kane. Abyss versus Taker.
You know they actually tried to get that going.
I know.
They offered Abyss money to come to WWE, and his first match would have been WrestleMania against Undertaker. And he had, you know, he was just like, nah, man, like, I'm loyal to TNA, so I'm not coming over.
Dude, it's WrestleMania, man.
Against the fucking Undertaker.
I would have taken it, man.
I would have taken it. I would have been like, yes.
Yeah. Regardless.
I will sign my name on any dotted line, yes.
They're like, you're going to lose, though. I would have been like, yeah, it's Taker.
It's still Taker.
I'll lose in 3 seconds.
It's still WrestleMania against Taker, man. Like, come on.
And you lose to him? To a German suplex?
His shoulder was up.
But you can't make it to WrestleMania. Can't make it to WrestleMania, right? Like,
that Abyss is kind of just like a joke and shit. Like, I don't know.
I haven't watched TNA. Like,
last time I watched TNA was the
no,
I'm non-stop deletion.
I'm not gonna say I haven't watched TNA. I have watched TNA. Like I said, yeah, like you said, I watched fucking that shit, and
but I watched it for the Broken Hardy stuff.
And I've tuned in, and I'm like, I do one of these. I like.
That's what it is, man. Like,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
TNA never suffered from bad matches. I always thought they had good matches. You know what I mean? Because they always had quality talent. It's just
let's just say this.
Their booking, I thought, was shit, and then
let's just say this.
They had no.
They were the first ever with the women's division. Their women's division always had good matches. Stop with the WWE nonsense. I think I said this on the first podcast.
I'll say it on every podcast.
And I will say this on every podcast too. TNA were the first to do it. There's no women's revolution. Stop. TNA was doing.
Like, what are you talking about? They had women's wrestling in WWE before that, but it was WWF and they had this.
No. That was fucking.
All they had was Lita and Trish.
Yeah.
All the other matches were kind of bullshit.
And Sable versus fucking China. Whatever. Listen.
And I'm not like fucking. Like,
listen.
We're not talking bad about the women there, but like.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fucking best.
Stop, people.
And I'll tell you right now, I hate these fucking hashtag women's revolution and all
that shit. No women's revolution.
Yo, man, if you want to see a women's revolution of wrestling, Stop watching WWE. Go watch Lucha Underground and watch those women wrestle. They are fucking amazing.
Okay, yeah.
And they're not even women wrestlers. You know what I mean? They are wrestlers. There is no, like, divide between genders in Lucha. You are a wrestler. You are a Lucha wrestler. You will wrestle a man like you will wrestle anybody else. Like, it's men wrestling women, it's women wrestling men, it's men wrestling men, it's women wrestling women. They don't give it. It's not just divided between women over here and men over here. They're all together, they all wrestle each other, and that's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Lucha Underground.
And
Sexy Star was one of the best on the business.
Oh, it's my man! It's Yano. The guy that's like, whatever. But he likes nut punches.
Whatever. He's got ridiculous trunks, right?
Yeah. He's always like, But, okay, yeah. So, like, stop with the women's revolution. Charlotte, fucking, these fucking 4 horsemen nonsense.
4 horsewomen.
Yeah. No, they're 4 horsemen, whatever.
Stop calling it women's revolution when they're
when
the brass in the back is holding back fucking Becky Lynch, one of the best female wrestlers they have on the goddamn roster.
Never happened.
Oh, because Kevin Dunn doesn't like her fucking accent.
Never happened. That never happened. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you guys. Never fucking happened. Okay? Never happened. Never happened. Yeah. Yeah. It never happened, okay? You know, whatever. Bayley's a subpar fucking wrestler. She likes to botch. What's her name? Sasha's not really like... She's good. I wouldn't say she's the greatest. Charlotte, okay. She has to be okay. She's got to be good because her fucking father is fucking Ric Flair. Right? Am I not correct?
Sometimes I think that, yeah, you know, her father's Ric Flair, and
she gets the bonus points.
And, you know, she's kind of got to be good because that's her
She
father.
should. But there are times...
You would expect it to kind of bleed down like his natural...
You know who was better? Reed Flair. Oh, damn.
He probably would have been better.
He was, but he wasn't doing that heroin.
Yeah, I know. I wonder, like, if he wouldn't have died, like, if shit actually would have been, like, crazy, you know, if he would have been, like, the next Ric Flair, as people would have called him or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
that's what I'm just saying. I'm just going to say, that's what I'm just, David Flair was...
but I'm not going to, he wasn't a great wrestler. But I'll tell you why I liked him. Because he didn't come out like, you know, the nature boy David Flair. He came out, you know, he was the son, he got his ass kicked. But then he went nuts, and he was crazy. He was a crowbar with Daphne, and he was like a lunatic with blonde hair coming out, like, laughing and shit. You
just got a sweet spot for fucking Daphne.
I do have a sweet spot for Daphne. She is so hot.
Too bad she fucking retired.
Yeah, I know. But
she was hot, though.
But, like, I like the fact that David Flair went a different way. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't like this fucking, you know, flashy guy, you know. He was just lunatic. He won a whole different character than what you figured the son of Flair would have done. Right. I respected that. I mean, he wasn't great, and his matches were kind of shit, but, like, I respected the fact that he tried to make his own name, you know?
Right.
To carve out his own little piece in the wrestling industry.
Okay, so...
Didn't really work out, and, you know,
I'm going to ask you now. Favorite tag team?
Of all time?
Of all time. Who's better?
And here comes Team 3D.
What do you mean?
Who would you go for?
What do you mean?
Who's your favorite tag team? All time?
Not
that hard.
It is a hard question. There's a lot of great tag teams out there.
Alright, so who would you go for?
I'd probably go with the Dudleys. Because I think that they are probably the greatest tag team in wrestling history. A lot of people
second that.
A lot of people say, you know, and they're actually on screen right now.
That's right.
Team 3D.
My favorite tag team, and always be my favorite fucking tag team, is the Dudley Boys.
I think
I don't care. Like
a lot of people say, "Oh, the Road Warriors, Animal Hawk." I think that they were definitely one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But I think that the Dudleys are just. I think they were better.
Here's how
they were more cohesive as a team, and they were fucking like, yo, man, they're more decorated.
the heat that they
heat
got.
That they could get in ECW, it was like I'm surprised they weren't stabbed to death in parking lots.
Yo, they almost were. If you ever watch like fucking like documentaries about them, dude, they almost got stabbed a bunch of times. They got into so many fights. Like the Road Warriors couldn't get away with that.
And I'm not talking shit about the Road Warriors.
Oh no, I'm not.
Road Warriors. We're not hating on them. Like,
nah, I love the Road Warriors.
But in my opinion, our opinion, really,
my favorite tag team when I was younger was the Road Warriors.
Yeah,
when I first fucking saw the Road Warriors, I was like, yo, these guys fucking just fight.
I remember when they came back at I think it was WrestleMania 14, 1998. And I was like, oh shit, like I was super excited, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're great, and they're definitely one of the best tag teams of all time. But
if
Dudleys are better. I mean, they're more decorated, and they're just
you put the pedestal on a tag team that can just fucking generate heat and fucking make money. I gotta go Dudleys.
I love
the Dudleys have done it since fucking ECW, WWE, TNA, New Japan.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The WWE.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything about.
I mean, you can also say did they ever win those WCW titles when they were the Invasion? All right, so I guess technically you could say they're WCW Tag Champs, WWE Tag Champs, ECW Tag Champs,
IWGP
Tag Champs, IWGP Heavyweight Tag Champs.
All they need is the Ring of Honor.
I mean, yeah, like all they need is the Ring of Honor. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, come on, man. Let Devon come over and let them fucking win those Ring of Honor champs. Be over.
That'd be great, but it's not gonna happen.
And who has those belts right now? Is Young Bucks still have it?
Yeah.
So there you go, man. The Young Bucks against fucking the Dudleys. Be perfect. This is what you do. You bring them in.
Stiff match?
They fucking, like, have, like, this is how I would book it.
Stiffy stiff?
You have...
How do you book it?
You have... Because right now, Bully Ray is with the Briscoes, right?
Right.
So do, like, their six-man tag shit. Keep going, keep going. Do they have the belts
At this point, we're going to book something.
Yeah, this is how I would book
that's what we do, and because... You know, Vince likes to listen to us.
And this is what everybody does. Anybody who's a fan, they always do like their little fantasy book.
We all do the fantasy book.
So I can't recall.
And it's
right
not
now.
Booker T though.
I'm pretty sure that Bully Ray and the Briscoes still have the six-man tag titles, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is what you do. Assuming that Devon was allowed to come over. So you book a match. Whoever you want to put the six-man tag belts on, right?
Uh-huh.
So they go against them. The Young Bucks come out, and they attack Bully Ray.
Mm-hmm.
It costs them the six-man tag.
Okay.
Now, Bully Ray's mad, whatever. So, he's gonna, they'll have little, promos in the back. He's like, no, I got somebody. I'm gonna bring somebody in that I've known for a long time, So he tells the Briscoes, I got this. Has a match for the tag titles, brings in mystery partner, and here comes Devon. So now you got the Dudleys against the Young Bucks. The Dudleys beat the Young Bucks. They win the Ring of Honor tag titles.
So you do it in what, like 1 to 2 weeks, or would you?
I would maybe drag it out a little bit.
Drag it out.
Have it on the pay-per-view, like a decent pay-per-view.
You gotta have the drama.
Bullshit pay-per-view. You gotta have the drama. Pay-per-view.
Right.
And now Dudley's win.
Now
they have the Ring of Honor tag titles. Now they have in the first time in the career they have those titles, and that's another notch on their belt. Now you have like a quick, maybe like a couple of weeks or something, tag team tournament for the number one contenders of the tag team titles.
Okay.
And the Briscoes win.
Okay.
And now you have the Briscoes versus the Dudleys at whatever the pay-per-view is coming up.
In a stiff-ass match?
In a stiff-ass match.
And that's what they're going to call it, though.
And have it a stiff... Yeah.
That's what they're going to call it?
The Briscoes versus the Dudleys in Ring of Honor stiff-ass match.
In the first ever Ring of Honor stiff-ass match. That's what they're going to call it, though. Right? Right, fans?
But have them...
Not to be a dick. No,
and don't have like a heel face type of match. Have it like, look, we respect you, you respect us. Let's do this like that.
So no one's
and we're gonna do this ECW style.
So no one's a face.
Not even a fucking tables match.
So no
match without honor.
No. Okay, so that works then. And then that's when you light the fucking table.
That's when you light the tables on fire, and that's when you fucking.
That works.
And now whoever wins that match, I don't care.
Works for me.
I would say let the Dudleys do the job, and put the Briscoes over it, kind of being like, you are the new Dudley type deal. You know what I mean? Like passing of the torch, because they really are.
Yeah.
So let them pass.
Okay, yeah.
Like I would probably book it where they kind of pass the torch. Like I'd give them one or two title defenses on like Ring of Honor TV. You know, have them at least defend the belts once, and then lose them. Like a passing of the torch. Like you guys are the new. You guys are gonna keep tag team wrestling going. Like an hour, like stiff.
I could totally get down with that. I have no problem with that.
Become definitely. Like fuck. I think that would be like their eight-time. Ring of Honor, 9-time Ring of Honor tag.
I have the Briscoes DVD.
That's right, we bought that too.
No, I bought that a while ago.
Oh, you bought that a while ago? Oh, that's right, I bought that.
You bought that. We can put that on. I watched like 3 matches or something.
But that's how I would book it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I think it would be good. It would be good to watch. It would be fun to watch. Especially just for the whole mystery fact. Even if you know who's coming in. But even though you still want to see Devon come out. And Dudleys versus Young Bucks would be awesome. But the whole culmination being the Dudleys versus the Briscoes, like, I mean, it's the dream match for me. Like, it's the dream tag team match for me. Like, some people had their dream tag team match of, the Young Bucks versus the Hardys and stuff, which I seen it live, and it's phenomenal. And we saw them when they had the ladder match with them. I think it was at Supercard of Honor during WrestleMania weekend. Like, fuck, man, it's such a good match. And it's definitely it's worthy of a dream match, but for me, man, the dream match is fucking Dudley's Briscoes. Like, I want to see it. Like, I gotta see it. Like, it's gotta happen before I'm dead. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta see Dudley's Briscoes go at it. Because I don't think they've never had. Like, there's never been a time where they were in the same company together. And now we're so close, man. We got one half of the Dudleys in Ring of Honor, man. Just fucking, let's get the other one. Come on, Devon. You take it too long to get those tables. Start bringing them to Ring of Honor.
That hurts.
But yeah, definitely, I think that would be great.
That would be totally great. I've always said it, we've had that conversation.
Yeah, we have.
A bunch of times where it's like, yeah, Dudley's fucking, Briscoes, yeah. I know I'd lose my mind.
I would have to be there.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck where it is. If they were it's going to be in Puerto Rico, first
we're going.
We're going. Getting a fucking flight to Puerto Rico. I'm going to see this fucking match.
Wherever they are, if they're in fucking, Dutchland.
Going.
We're going. Gonna fly out there. Don't care.
Fly out there. I'm gonna eat some fucking schnitzel. I'm gonna watch this goddamn match.
Because that's a match that I need to see.
It's a match you have to see. It's a match that has to happen once, man.
No, the only way. Hold on. Honestly, this match should happen in only one place. In the old school ECW arena. In Philly.
Yes.
It has to happen in that. It can't happen anywhere else. It can't happen all over the world. It has to happen in fucking ECW.
It can happen in the
ECW arena.
It can happen all over the world, but it has to first happen in Philly.
Yes.
And if they can't get Philly, then it has to be New York. Because those are the two places that ECW was the biggest. You know what I mean? You had Hammerstein, and then wherever they were in Philly. I don't know what the name of the place was.
ECW Arena.
Oh, ECW Arena.
Just say ECW Arena. Everybody will fucking.
That's what everybody knows it as.
Everybody knows it as. I have the shirt upstairs. I'm not
gonna hate you. One of those two places.
You can't.
You can't, man. I just wish he could,
Just for one night.
It's just, if he
one night.
You know, if he wasn't a producer.
One night. Well, just one night. If they just show up. WWE, just like Vince, is just like, yeah, just go. Do it. Just do the job. I don't care. Do the job! You know, it's like Vince's fucking voice.
I don't know. I just feel like Vince in his latter days now, it's like he just doesn't want anybody to do anything outside of WWE. He's all about, like, you know, he's got to make his own little world.
They're still doing
nothing else.
They're still doing, like, work with, like, Ring of Honor, though. It's like, they have the shit with fucking, with Kevin Owens. They have the DVD that I already pre-ordered on Amazon.com.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to. You know? Maybe he's just done. Maybe he's not trying to be into the act of wrestling anymore. You know,
who?
Devon.
He's
done. Being a producer in the back.
He said it.
But it's like, come on, man, just that one fucking match, just one time.
Do that shit up here. Do that shit up here. I'll do it in my backyard.
It would be such a good match, man. It would main event.
It would be great.
Hello? It would be the perfect match, man. It would be so good. I just wish, I don't know. I just think that he's done, you know. I think he's done wrestling. He's fine being a producer. Bubba's obviously not. And he's doing good in Ring of Honor as well.
Mm-hmm.
They work well as that trio.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know. We're never gonna get that.
Closed door.
Just like we're never gonna get
closed door.
We're never gonna get what's his name? I wouldn't mind seeing Marty Scurll against Taz.
Never gonna happen. It's never. That'll never happen.
Chicken wing versus Taz mission.
Never gonna happen.
Wouldn't that be awesome though?
Never gonna happen.
I would have loved to have seen Prime, both of them in their prime. Taz against, well, actually 2 matches. Both involving Taz. Taz in his prime against Kurt Angle in his prime.
We had that. You were there.
No, that was that wasn't a prime match. Like, that was kind of him coming in, choking me out. No, that was an illegal chokehold. That was a bullshit match. You kidding me?
You're still there.
You know they could have had an amazing match, and they never did.
Yeah. You know why? Because he's too short.
Yeah, exactly. Was that Royal Rumble like 2001, 2002 or some shit like that?
No,
bullshit. And then
93, dude.
What? 93? Taz, Kurt Angle?
I'll go look it up. It was 93-ish.
I'm talking about WWF.
Yeah, I know.
What are you talking about? Kurt Angle wasn't in WWF yet. Or Taz versus Brock Lesnar. I thought that would have been awesome.
Come on.
That
was 2000. Whatever.
I told you.
A fucking
the Royal Rumble
whatever.
Bullshit. It was a Royal Rumble.
I know, because you were there.
They're challenging. I want to come out and challenge. And he comes out and he chokes him out and all that shit.
Because you were there.
I was there.
You were hanging out.
I was hanging out.
You were there. I was mad because I wasn't there.
Schooling.
That's what I said. I was mad.
Because I was there. It was a friend of mine, Joe, and he's like, "Oh, who do you think's going to come out with this challenge?" I was like, "It's going to be Taz, bro." He's like, "Who the fuck is Taz?" I'm like, "Taz, man. Taz, from ECW?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know. I only watch WWF." I was like, "This dude's awesome, man. He's going to come out." And these guys are there like, Taz, this kid doesn't know what he's talking about. They were like in their 20s, and I was probably like, 13 at the time. And he was, fucking,
And
Taz,
this was probably before that me and him hung out.
No, we were hanging out. We used to hang out as hard as we did.
And then we two-sweeted.
We two-sweeted all the time. And these guys looking at me like, "Oh, this kid doesn't know what he's talking about, Taz." And then fucking Taz comes out. I remember Taz coming out. I just sat there staring at them like, "What's up?" And
that's what you should do.
They were just like doing,
that's what you should do.
They were doing that awkward, like, "I'm not going to look over here now," because
they were like, "Oh, fuck."
Looking at me, this fucking kids he's talking about. And then Taz,
13-year-old, this 13-year-old knows more than us. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with us? I meant to say. Oh God. It's a dog face.
I was probably older than 13. I was probably like 16 at the time.
Whatever.
I don't even remember what was it, 2000?
2000? You were probably 16.
When was it, 2000? So I was 15.
15. You were 15.
So I was 15. Oh, Vader!
Oh, he's dead?
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead too.
After that, wasn't he in Japan recently? Like fainted in the ring and shit too.
Yeah. Was that Goldust? No, it wasn't. Oh, hoi! Oh, Giant Bernard! Oh, Tyson Tomko!
He loves Japan.
Because that's the only way he gets over.
Yeah, it really is.
He's horrible in the fucking States. But that's only because fucking New Japan, not New Japan, just Japan in general likes fucking
They love huge guys.
They love the huge guys. And, you know, fucking...
That's why I'm surprised, like, after Nathan Jones, like, when he left WWE, I'm surprised he didn't just go to Japan and just...
No, he wanted to be a fucking actor.
Yeah. Didn't he dip on WWE during, like, an Australian tour? Like, I'm not coming back. I'm staying in my homeland. What a fucked up thing to do.
He was like...
But Japan and Australia, they're not that far
apart.
But
they've always, like guys that are fucking, you know, huge. Oh, my God.
Always like that.
I didn't know Jeff Jarrett. But they've always, like, fucking huge guys.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he stayed...
If you look at it, like...
If he was like, I'm just going to stay in Australia, I'm not coming back. Why do you just, like...
If you look at it,
he didn't get many acting roles anyways. Why did he just, like, you know, start doing, like, wrestling in Australia?
Like 3 roles.
And take planes to go to Japan. Like, it's not a long trip. You know what I mean? They're on the same side.
He really wasn't into...
the same side of the world.
He really wasn't into wrestling.
Yeah, I don't think he was at all.
No.
After he left, he fucking...
No, it is Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, it is Jeff Jarrett. He's coming out.
But, like, if you look at it...
I think he...
but if you look at it, you had fucking...
He did American Gladiators, the reboot. Yeah. Remember that?
If you look at it, you had fucking Vader, you had fucking Stan Hansen, you had a lot of these guys. Scott Norton.
Actually, he's a 2-time...
yeah. You had all these guys that were fucking huge dudes that just, like, brutes. And that's what they like over there.
Yeah, they do like that shit. Yeah, but they were also changing.
And now they are changing.
That's the other thing, man. Like, the industry is fucking changing. I think I was touching on that before, and I think I got cut off. I just forgot what the hell I was saying.
You lost it?
Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac. Vinnie Mac. That's my name now.
Good old Vinnie Mac. I'm Vinnie Mac.
This is TalkWrestleTalk.
And this is Vinnie Mac.
And this is Vinnie Mac.
Vinnie Mac fucking, he loves the big boys, you know, and all that shit.
He's always loved the big
boys.
But,
like, yo, and back when he was loving the big boys, there was really only big boys, you know what I mean? There was a couple of, like, small guys that made it, like Shawn Michaels and shit. But now it's a lot of smaller guys. And the industry has changed so much that it's mostly smaller guys.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, stop looking for these big-ass dudes, because a lot of times when you find them, they fucking suck. And like we said, you know, we talked about Brian Cage before, and he's awesome in the ring, you know. And
you had him.
But like, you gotta understand, like, the industry changed. It's a lot. It's a lot of smaller guys now, man. You got guys like AJ Styles. You got guys like Jay Lethal. You got guys like fucking Dolph Ziggler and shit. These smaller guys, like, put them in the fucking main event.
They're gonna put them in.
Stop looking for the big guys. Stop putting the title on fucking Brock Lesnar, and then he doesn't show up.
Because
what happened to the whole clause of, if you don't defend the title once a month, you get stripped? He hasn't been seen since fucking WrestleMania.
Because he's fucking Brock Lesnar.
It's ridiculous.
Dude.
He's gonna show up with Great Balls of Fire, whatever the fuck that stupid name is. Like, come on, man.
Oh, the Steiner brothers.
It was supposed to be what's his name, wasn't it?
Who? For?
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Wasn't it supposed to be him against...
He got injured.
Didn't Roman Reigns injure him?
Yeah.
He was like, this guy's taking my spot. He smashed his elbow.
No, he shattered his fucking elbow.
Yeah, it was bad, right? I saw the picture. He had a shitload of pins in it, and I was like, fuck. I thought it was like he tweaked it a bit, and he'd be out for like 2 weeks. Like, he's out for like fucking 6 months or more. I like Braun Strowman too, man.
Braun Strowman grew on me.
He's the first big guy they're using properly as a big guy.
And I said that shit that.
And he's not bad on the mic either.
I said that shit that night that we were at Ring of Honor.
And that guy turned around. He was
like, high five, and I was just like, yeah, high five. Dude, I don't want to give you a high five. I don't know you. You know.
I don't know where your
Stop.
hand's been.
Yeah, I don't know where you're at.
You have hepatitis.
Yeah, I might get AIDS. I don't know. But he was just like, yeah, I love me some Braun Strowman. I was like, yeah, you want to blow him?
But it's true though. Like he actually, like
no, they do. They're starting to give him.
Like at first, I was like, who the fuck is this goddamn guy? He looks like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds. Like
that's kind of why I like him. I think. That's kind of why I like him.
I thought he was gonna be a doof though. This is gonna be like this big guy like Brown. He can't even
gonna
walk.
Just be like, yo, you gotta trip over yourself. And he did it.
Gonna suck.
And then he just fucking started squashing
people. He's gonna be like
people.
the Great Khali. He can't even walk.
And then he just started squashing people like left and right. And I was like, okay. So
I really thought he was gonna be the Great Khali though.
But then I started seeing
just like the Great Khali, they're both powerlifters.
Yeah.
So powerlifters are big, top-heavy guys, but got no legs, and that's why the Great Khali looked like he was like fucking wobbling all the time.
Yeah.
And shit.
Then I started seeing.
Actually can move.
Then I started seeing like house shows where he was fucking kicking up on fucking on Big Show.
Nice.
Which I was like, yo, he's fucking like 6'7", 350, like 330, whatever, 350, whatever.
It's probably between 330 and 350.
The guy's fucking kicking up, and I was like, yo, this shit is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I know. Like for a big
like
guy
he's
to do
really
that.
fucking doing that. Like when have you seen fucking like fucking Big Show do that? Never.
Big Show can't do that.
He can't do that shit. But
and
fucking Braun Strowman did that shit.
Like we
Braun
said before,
Strowman
Big Show can move, but like
Braun Strowman fucking jumped off the top rope against fucking Homo Reigns.
Oh, I hate him.
You know?
He's so
and that
bland.
Shit, why the fuck did he lose that match?
Bland as fuck. Yeah, but he beat him though.
He beat him the next fucking pay-per-view,
which I was surprised about. I'm not gonna lie.
But he shouldn't have lost to him. Fucking Braun Strowman should have lost to fucking.
Sometimes you gotta lose.
No, but he should never have lost to fucking Roman as his first.
You gotta expect that it's gonna be Roman. You gotta expect.
I understand that, but
everyone's gonna lose to Roman.
He should have.
Nearly a year. It was in March of 2007 when they initially won the gold.
So we're supposed to talk about this
no,
fucking DVD, and we probably have not. So
we're never gonna talk about
the guy that's running.
This is more of a Juices getting
the guy that's running NXT is now in the ring with the guy that's been fired so many times. Isn't it funny? And they're going against the Steiner brothers.
We're never going to do commentary on the DVDs we watch.
No, we're not. We never.
We're watching the wrestling to keep the juices going. Like we'll talk about it once in a while, but like it's more of just
How many hours have we done?
This is an insight into what we do when we're just hanging out.
How many hours have we done?
I don't know. I think things like
Steiner brothers were good.
We got like 2 hours in or so.
Steiner brothers were good in like the 1920s.
Steiner brothers used to be great until Scott Steiner got drop foot syndrome and he can't even fucking move anymore. Then he just became a powerhouse dude. He did a bunch of suplexes and shit. And he's a bum. Plus he's like super like anger. He's the most angry person in the world apparently. All he does is complain and scream about people. And he wants to kill Hogan and shit. I think he talks about it all the time. And
there you see
veins blowing out of his fucking shoulders.
Pro Wrestling Jeff Jarrett with a handshake for Scott Steiner. The dog-faced gremlin Rick
I loved Scott Steiner when I was younger. Look, both the Steiners actually. But they were phenomenal. Like if you got the network and you go back and you watch like, original Raw episodes, when they first premiered, you get some great matches from the Steiners, And Scott Steiner in general.
Did you say he was phenomenal on the mic?
No, I said he was a phenomenal wrestler.
Oh. I thought you said he was
No, he was never phenomenal on the mic. He was terrible on the mic.
I was going to slap the shit out of you.
He's as good as fucking, Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid was the best on the mic. God, the botch mania that he... Every time he even picked up a mic, it was going to be gold because you knew you were going to laugh so hard because he can't even speak.
I mean, look at Top Go and look at Giant Bernard. I mean, they have that physical look that's intimidating. You see the tattoos by both of them.
Oh, the spear. That's all Scott Steiner can do. Which was probably him falling over. That was his Shockmaster impression. I don't know. I wish he would have just given up. And he's still going, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure that Scott Steiner is still wrestling, still screaming at the top of his lungs how much he hates Hogan.
Yeah, still wrestling because he's working for TNA, but he's working for Applebee's.
What?
Yeah, he works for Applebee's.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's a manager down in Applebee's. I forget where, but yeah, he's a manager down in Applebe's. Apparently.
What the fuck?
He got lucky that he knows fucking Jeff Jarrett.
Pretty much.
And that's why they bring him back.
What suplex?
But yeah, he's comped like so many fucking people's fucking dinners.
Huh.
Maybe equally as impressive was how quickly Taco was able to get up.
I don't know, man. As soon as he got that drop foot syndrome shit, like he just couldn't do what he's not doing. He's not like jumping. He used to jump up and catch you with a fucking Hurricane Rana.
He can't do the shit that he was doing in like 1994 when he was in like WCW, WWF.
Yeah.
He can't do half the shit. But yeah, he fucking still like bitch out and be like, yo, Hogan's an asshole. Or Triple H is an asshole.
I've been told anytime you get an interview with him, it's always just like screaming about people. This person's an asshole. This person's an asshole. This person's an asshole. It's like, man, shut up.
You were good like 20 years ago, dude. Just take it, man.
His problem is he still thinks he's like a world champ level guy.
Exactly. Like
you're not, man. Like any wrestler, eventually they have to realize that they're just not in the prime anymore. They're not fucking world champs.
Flair.
Nah, I mean, but Flair's better now.
He understands now, though.
Like I said before with the Jay Lethal thing, like I always give Flair respect because like they said you should win or you're gonna win, and he said no. Like let this guy win. You know what I mean? Like
that's awesome.
He did the job to this younger guy.
He understands.
Who kind of like almost like Flair could have like no, he doesn't deserve to get the win over me.
Yeah,
no.
He understands.
He's like yo, give him the win. You know.
He understands that it. You know, like
he did the job. I think he beat him eventually.
That's the thing,
like,
though.
But who
nowadays, fucking guys don't understand that. Like you're supposedly passing the torch to a young guy, regardless of what he does or who he is. Just pass the torch to him. If he understands, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
if you don't want to pass the torch to some dickhead who's not gonna fucking doesn't understand the business, he's gonna fucking
fucking. I can see fucking like
pass the torch.
Jay Lethal understands the business.
Yeah, he loves the business.
He loves the business. I mean, come on, man. The guy's got the best fucking.
He's a genuine fan, too,
and he's got the best fucking Ric Flair impersonation.
Yeah,
and I love that dude for that. And not only that, I've seen him fucking have great matches.
Yeah,
so that guy knows that shit. But you know, I'm just saying, you know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, like.
But he understood, like, I think Flair saw Lethal, like, and they spoke and shit. Like, you know, if you ever watch, like, the Jay Lethal DVD, I think it's the first one. I'm not sure if it's the Jay Lethal story or whatever. One of them, like, he actually does, like, there's, like, a half-hour or so documentary where he talks about that shit. He talks about, like, you know, meeting Flair and all this. Like, Flair definitely met him, and, you know, he loved the impression. He used to come in and be like, Jay Lethal, you son of a bitch! And he would make him come out and do the impression for his friends. You know, he'd bring all of his friends and, like, do it! And make him, like, you know, do the impression
because
for,
they were
drunk. His friends and shit. But, like, they definitely spoke before their matches. Because if you don't speak to the person before the match,
you have to.
And it's a fucking recipe for disaster.
You have to.
So he probably spoke to Jay Lethal and probably realized, like, yo, this kid is like the future of the business. Why not do the job?
I always thought he was awesome.
It'll elevate his career. He has a win over, me, Ric Flair. Ric Flair knows he's fucking Ric Flair. You know what I mean? So like
he got over. He
definitely understood. Like this. Like, let me do the job for somebody who I know will carry this business that I love, that made me
and that's
what
what
I am.
It should always be.
Gave me the opportunity to support my family.
And that's what it should always be. Like that's the thing that I fucking.
Some of them don't want to give it up though. They don't want to give up that top spot. That
exactly.
Spotlight.
You don't understand that. Like, yo, you have to pass the torch, dude. You gotta pass the torch. I don't care who you are. Pass the torch. Pass the torch.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care if you're fucking, Triple H, fucking Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, it took him a minute. He finally got it.
He'll do the job too.
He'll do the job. Who else? Like, there's a lot of guys that are like, I'm not gonna do the job to this guy.
I can see Randy.
He's too young.
Well, actually, no, because Randy Orton did the job for.
I still want to know how they convinced him to do the job to Jinder.
Yeah,
that's all I want to be like. They were like, yo, you got to do this.
I can't believe that he fucking lost it. Like, it pissed me off because, not that I hated the fact that Jinder won. Like, I actually wanted Jinder Mahal. I'm not a fan of Jinder Mahal, to tell you the truth, but like...
And this is when we go into the Jinder.
I wanted Jinder to win because it's something different, Like,
right.
I don't like Randy Orton. I think he's fucking boring, and I don't want him as the champ because, let's be serious.
But dude,
when you have the world title... The world title should elevate your career, and you should be such a good character that you elevate the world title.
But how are you going to put a fucking...
Randy Orton does nothing for that belt, and that belt does nothing for him.
Right.
So what the fuck is the point of giving it to him?
And also, you could say...
It should have stayed on Bray Wyatt.
But that also too, but what the fuck does that shit do for fucking, what's his name?
Jinder
doesn't do anything because he was
elevates his career.
No, it doesn't.
Champion.
He was a fucking jobber.
He was a jobber, and now he's not. Yeah, but him
he's
holding
a jobber.
That belt, but him holding that belt, it puts him at another level now. Like,
no, it doesn't.
Shows you, like, oh wait, this company's actually thinking about putting him as the.
He's still a jobber, though. If you think about it, he's still a jobber.
Well, you're still seeing him as fucking 3MB guy.
I am. I'm not gonna lie about that. I still see him as 3MB. I don't see fucking what's his name? 3MB. Fucking Drew Galloway. Because
Drew Galloway, I think he would be great as a champ. He was better after he left, though.
He did, and he did his thing though in the on the Indies.
He was in Evolve, right?
Yeah, he was all over the place.
But he was in Evolve for a while.
Yeah, I have a couple of DVDs with him, but I don't know. I can't get down with fucking Jinder. His fucking finisher.
Oh my god, he has the worst finisher.
That finisher was
He's got to change that shit.
His finisher, when he hit him...
I see potential in Jinder as being he could be the next Iron Sheik. You know what I mean? Like, that level. If they book him right and they make sure, like... And he has to work on a couple of things. He has to work on promos, and she definitely needs a better fucking finisher.
I looked at Mary after he hit him with the camel clutch and shit. The camel clutch, fucking powerbomb, whatever you wanna call that shit. And she looked at me, and we're like,
that's the finisher? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. And I was like, and that took fucking Randy Orton down. He did. But that took him down.
Yeah, I know.
How does that take?
If Randy Orton almost killed one of his Bollywood boys.
Still the best thing I've ever seen.
He saw that face was like, oh, I might have fucked up, but I don't care about that person's life.
Still the best. Still the best.
That was pretty bad.
When
I saw that, I was like, holy shit.
I was watching that, and I was just like, oh fuck. And then I saw the GIF, and I was like, even better. So, here's what I gotta say. if I can finally fucking figure this one out. I'll figure it out in a minute. It's gonna take me a minute because that shit pisses me off though.
I think that Jinder needs.
Oh, what the fuck!
Jesus Christ, Scott!
As Scott Steiner
just suplex Giant Bernard Albert, and
the NXT fucking
couldn't fucking lift him up, and he possibly almost fucking killed him. Is he have a broken nose? Like, he's landing really hard on his face.
I still okay. So
good job there, Scotty boy.
That's what Scotty does.
Because he has drop foot, he can't do it. It's like, I tried to pick up, but like I lost it. My legs got weaks. I don't know. For me, like I just think Jinder needs a new finisher. He needs.
That's what I think.
The move that he uses is fine with me if it's a signature as a setup to a finisher. He needs a submission.
You're right.
If he hits you with that, and then he hits you with a finish, and I'm not saying like I do say that he could be
you're right. No,
the new Iron Sheik for this generation, but don't use the camel clutch.
Okay, so what does he use?
I don't know. Use a different type of of submission. Use like the fucking the crossface or something. You know what I mean?
Use
like,
the crossface.
Why not? Who uses that right now in the WWE?
It's too old, and
the fact that it's too old means it's the perfect time to bring it back.
Everybody uses it.
Who uses it in the WWE right now?
Kevin Owens uses it. A lot of people use it, dude.
But like properly, like as a real like brutal finisher.
A brutal finisher.
That's what I'm talking about. Like you can use whatever the hell you want as long as you do it like crazily. It's got to be
crazily.
Yeah, crazily. Like it's got to be like where you're gonna fucking break them in half type submission. You know what I mean? Crazily. He's got a crazy face, so he's angry.
So you want to put like a crazy face up? You want crazy face?
He always got crazy face. He's always screaming like he's always angry and shit.
So you want crazy,
perfect angry face.
Yeah, so you want crazy face?
That's what I'm saying. But like, it's got to be. He's got to like if he hits you with that whatever that fucking move is that he does,
and then sets
you up, and then pump handle slam? But then sets you up on a submission.
It should be a submission.
But a submission is good because he's a heel.
Right.
Which means he's not going to let go when he's supposed to. You know what I mean? But let's be serious. When The Rock was a heel or Stone Cold's a heel and shit, they hit you with a stunner. Like, what are they going to do? Pick you back up and hit you with another stunner? No. Pick you back up, hit you with another fucking rock bottom? They were good as heels because they were good on the mic and all that shit. He's not great on the mic. So the best way to get the good fucking heat is when he hits you with his finisher, whatever submission he uses.
Okay.
And then, he used the rings of fucking Saturn.
No, what's his name's already doing it?
Who?
Fucking he works for the Rings of Saturn? Fucking what's his name? Fucking
in WWE?
Yeah. It's fucking what's his name? Fucking
It's gotta be a submission where you can see both of their faces, like, cause you need the person in pain and then him like he doesn't give a shit.
So what's his name? Fuck.
Doesn't matter. Either way.
Cruiserweight champ. Neville. Neville uses the.
Oh, he uses that?
Yeah.
All right. I don't really watch the cruiserweight shit.
I don't either, but it was good at the beginning, but
as they should have been. But anyways, what my point is, like, as a heel, he needs like a finisher, like a submission finisher.
I know.
Where he just doesn't relinquish it. He's just there, like, I know. Like he's gonna fucking injure them type deal.
$1 million dream.
Could do that.
And I don't know why he does it because it would have been fucking
type deal.
Cobra. Exactly. There you go.
Or the Tasmission type deal, like fucking. That would be nice.
No, you
I don't
can't
think you can do
that.
a good Tasmission though.
No.
$1 million dream, I would like. Put him
Too
in
many
that
people
shit.
Be like, what
Put
the
him
fuck
in
is
that,
this?
Fucking do it, just like somewhere he's not gonna let go. You know what I mean? Where they're trying to.
I
pull
say
him
Cobra
off,
Clutch.
Just there like
because he's got the Cobra Clutch fucking power bomb. Just Cobra Clutch him, dude, and just fucking choke him.
Yeah,
dude, I would take you so much fucking seriously.
But it's better though because then he's like instead of just slamming you and like what do you keep picking you up and slamming you and keep picking you up and slamming you.
What the fuck? What happened?
That's the end of the. It's not the end of the DVD. For some reason, it just cuts off there, and I don't know why.
Let's go outside.
Hold on. You don't want to watch the Kurt Angle match? Yuji Nagata.
Put that shit on.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if they put him with a submission, he just fucking holds on to it. You know what I mean? Even to a point where the guy is just holding on, and he's like, and he gets disqualified. The guy's not going to tap, and he just doesn't hold. He doesn't relinquish the hold, and gets disqualified, and retains his belt because of it, which is a full-on heel move. You know what I mean? Like, it would be so much better. I don't know. Like, it's just his fucking shitty ass finisher, which is, it's basically the Cobra Clutch, just a Cobra Clutch slam. Like, come on, man. Just Cobra Clutch the motherfucker. Use the Cobra Clutch. He can still use that move. Like, he locks in the Cobra Clutch, but like the guy's fighting it, so instead he picks him up and slams him. And then hits him with the Cobra Clutch again. Because now the guy's dazed, so he can't fight it off, you know? Then it would be perfect. Then that move would actually make sense. It's like he locks it in, but the guy's fighting it, so he picks him up, slams him, then picks him up again, and then locks it in, and then that's it.
Yeah, that shit works for me.
But that's a good move. Like, heels should always... I wouldn't say they should always have like, a finisher that is a submission, but for Jinder Mahal it would work, especially with the Cobra Clutch. The guy's not tapping, you know? And he's like, I can't beat this guy, so he just doesn't relinquish the hold, gets disqualified, retains the belt. And people will be like, you fuck, boo! Of course, people are, this is bullshit, he got disqualified, it's not a clean win. Guess what, man? Not everybody gets a clean win. People complaining about how fucking AJ Styles lost to Kevin Owens. Oh, what the fuck, there's such a bullshit ending. Why? Why's there always got to be a clean win and loss? Like, come on, man. Like, he's a fucking heel. What he did was a heel move. He retained his belt in a heel way.
And it was great.
Like, what the fuck? Like, the fans ruin wrestling for me these days because they're just complaining about every little fucking thing because it's still real to them. It's a show, man.
Yeah, it's not fans.
If SmackDown happens,
it's not fans, dude. It's not fans, and I've said this. It's stupid fans. And we've had this conversation that they don't understand a burial to you're getting to a loss.
Oh, he lost once. He's getting buried. No, he just lost. Like
I think we talked about this the first
everybody's got to fucking lose once.
We talked about this. Like Undertaker hasn't lost.
Yeah, I know, right?
Kurt Angle's never lost. Like fucking Triple H has never lost. Triple H is the go-to guy that has lost a bunch of matches.
He used to lose forever.
You know,
after the curtain call, all he did was lose.
He ate fucking shit. Like, come on, man. Like, you guys gotta like wake up. Like, one loss is
just
like
wait for the story. One
loss. He's getting buried.
Yeah, just wait for the story.
He's getting buried though.
But Daddy pissed me off, man.
But dude, he's getting buried. He's getting buried. He's getting buried. Where? Where is he getting buried?
Like, come on, man. Like, just let them.
And how is he getting buried?
The AJ Styles will go, this is how they end the feud? No. It's one match. Do you really think this is going to be the end of the feud? If they went to SmackDown and then Kevin Owens started a completely new feud with a new wrestler for the US title, then I'd be like, all right, now that's bullshit. That ending was bullshit. There was no reason for it to end that way. That the feud was a month long and it ended like that. Come on.
I'm not gonna.
It's not over.
I'm not gonna.
You really think that he's not gonna get another fucking shot at the US title? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie. That fucking ending pissed me off, and then I thought about it like the next day, and I was like,
it's gonna continue. Like, he saved his title.
Yeah,
and it's gonna continue on. There's gonna be another.
And
match.
I was like,
maybe there'll be a third match.
I thought about it.
There'll be. More
I thought about it, and I was like, okay, it works. I was like, I was just dumb.
It's not having a feud. Like, the problem is people, like, the fans now want instant gratification.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I like him. He needs to win always. He has to win this match and get that title.
He doesn't.
It's
because of this. It's because of New Japan.
How many fucking times
he's over in New Japan? He needs that push.
Fuck that.
Why does he need that push?
Pay-per-views when I was a kid, and the guy that I wanted to win didn't fucking win. But
dude.
Then when he finally won, dude, I fucking lost my shit.
Oh. Speaking of that, that would be a fucking Taz. And you saw that fucking first come, first serve. You were there.
He came out good, man. He came out real good. Came out real.
He beat
strong.
fucking Kurt Angle. Choked fucking Kurt Angle out because that was my fucking favorite fucking wrestler from that era.
They turned him in such.
But hold on. I know he was a joke.
Pissed me off.
But that you know, when he came out, he was Taz. He was
came
fucking
out
Taz.
as the perfect Taz.
He was Taz. He was always going to be Taz.
Taz.
That was Taz to me. That was definitely Taz. After that, he was WWE.
Yeah, I know. People want to talk about, the guy lost once, he got buried.
No, he did.
This guy won, and he got buried. Like, he got fucking buried. Like, he became a joke. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I did enjoy the whole JR. He's, like, throwing popcorn on JR. That shit was hilarious to me. It was just, so funny.
Fighting with fucking Lawler.
But, like...
dude.
It was a bull. Like, he turned out to be a joke in WWE, and I loved the fact when he fought Lawler, and it was the Four Corners match.
Yeah.
Lawler's about to win, and then fucking Raven comes out, hits him with the even flow.
Dude.
And I was like, holy shit.
I still remember that. I was watching that.
He also became like kind of a jobber and got buried there.
Yeah.
One of the best minds, man. He was so good for the business when he was writing his own storylines in ECW. Like, it was some of the best storylines you'll ever see in wrestling.
CM Punk versus him.
Wasn't he part of his crew in TNA?
Yep. But CM Punk versus him CM Punk versus him in Ring of Honor. The best fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Because in Ring of Honor, like, Raven was definitely gonna like be able to do his thing.
Yeah. But they had an awesome fucking feud.
I always loved Raven. I always thought he was so good. And I loved him when he was in WCW, too, with the flock, like the WCW flock. Even though a lot of those guys sucked ass and shit like that.
I'm not going to lie, I actually liked him.
I enjoyed it.
I actually liked him when he was fucking Scotty Flamingo. I actually liked him when he was fucking in WWF. Now, when he became fucking Raven versus Tommy Dreamer is always going to be my all-time fucking favorite fucking...
They had such a good feud.
That feud...
And Tommy Dreamer was the best with that. He didn't want to win.
Yeah.
When Raven left, he said, I don't want to win. Like,
he still doesn't want to win.
And then
if you call him up right now, like,
Heyman was like, you're winning. Like, you have to win. That's it.
Yeah, if you call him up right now, if you call Tommy Dreamer up right now, he'd be like, no, I don't want to win.
He did not want to win against Raven. He had to be the guy that always won.
Yes. And that's why I love that dude. I love Tommy Dreamer. I'm not gonna be
I always loved Tommy Dreamer. Like, he was great. He's another one that was good for the business. Like,
wise.
Like,
and he's got his own fucking biz.
Yeah, he's got House of Hardcore.
House of Hardcore. I want to go.
I would love to see them.
Oh, we will.
We'll see them eventually. We're definitely gonna see them eventually. We have to.
We're definitely going.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go see them.
And fucking Evolve.
Get me one. Yeah, we're Evolve. Obviously, I want to see. Definitely want to see House Hardcore. I want to go to California. I want to see fucking Lucha Underground, man. I got to see that shit. I want to see Lucha Underground so bad. The matches are always like 5-star matches. And I definitely want to see, like, Sexy Star perform, because she's such an athlete. She is so good in the ring, man. It's just, we spoke about it before as well with the whole women's revolution, but, like, nobody does it like they do, and nobody does it like she does, man. She puts on these fucking matches against dudes, and it's unbelievable. It's to a whole, like, you can't not root for her, and when she loses, you almost feel like you feel like you were defeated. You're so behind her as a character and as a wrestler. Like, when she loses, Sexy Star, when she loses, like, you're so behind her character. That's like when the character gets into you that much emotionally, That's how you know it's a good character. Plus, like, I don't just go based on characters. Like, I'm not just watching characters. This is a good character. Like, you got to have those skills in the ring, and she has them. She has them tenfold. She's one of my favorite out there right now, man. She's so good.
Who? Sexy Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
There's a bunch of good ones there. Mariposa's mad good. I just found out Mariposa is cheerleader Melissa. I had no idea. I was coming up here, and I'm like, who is Mariposa? Like, let me search her. Like, what else has she done? And it pops up, cheerleader Melissa. I was like, that's fucking cheerleader Melissa?
Is it?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit. I love Lucha Underground, man. They're definitely, to me, they're one of the best things going right now.
I'm still getting into that. I've still got to finish off season 1.
Definitely finish it.
I have too fucking much on my plate. With wrestling wise,
watching other DVDs like the Thanks Steam things and all that. It's like, yo, when you're here watching wrestling, or you want to watch wrestling, yo, put that shit on. Guarantee, yo, any episode, every episode, you're never gonna be disappointed. Never.
Oh no,
the matches are gonna destroy you every single time. They're so good. And that actually, Lucha Underground made me a fan of Johnny Mundo, John Morrison, when he was in WWE. And Johnny Nitro, when he was earlier in WWE. He's great there. But you get to see all these people, man. Ricochet is in there as Prince Puma. You got, of course, Pentagon. And you love Pentagon.
Of course. Getting that mask soon. When I go down to Mexico, I'm getting that mask. I'm getting that.
And then you get fucking, what's his name on there? You got Vampiro and Matt Stryker as the commentators.
That's the only thing that kind of pisses me off, man.
You don't like them? I like them.
They're kind of like the commentary is like,
you get used to it, but like you get used to it and you get to the point where like you really like it because
it takes me a minute, but I mean, like, come on, man.
Like at first I wasn't like, I was kind of like, but like you get used to it because, and then you really learn to love it because you Matt Stryker is super knowledgeable.
I'm fine with him,
but then you also, that's the thing, you also got.
I'm fine with fucking him.
Vampiro is insanely knowledgeable.
Oh, I know,
Lucha.
Man. He's
like he calls Mexico his second home.
Yeah, but the thing with fucking him is just like he's always like, bro.
That's how he talks.
And I'm just like, I wanna just fucking punch him sometimes.
Oh, he's doing the Undertaker. He's gonna break the arm.
No, he's coming on his fucking. He's coming
on Kurt Angle's armpit.
And welcome back to Global Impact. Kurt Angle defending behind.
Welcome back to WCW. But yeah, like I'm telling you, man, like you really get used to Vampiro because
I know.
As soon as you start seeing when he like his knowledge of like actual lucha wrestling,
I know. The dude we'll talk about like Sting, fucking like.
Plus he wrestles.
I know, dude. Like I understand that, but like there are times where I'm just like, yo, just shut the fuck up. I want to fucking like, I just want to tweet him and be like, can you just shut the fuck up?
Can you let Matt Stryker talk?
But even with fucking Matt Stryker, I'm just like, Matt Stryker sucks too at like times. Like he annoys me too. Like I don't know. I'm just fucking like.
I think the problem is it's not JR.
Yeah, I'm old school.
We grew up with the JR stuff.
I'm old school.
We grew up.
There are times where
JR.
No, but I'm not saying that like.
It's hard though to see anybody else. You know what I mean?
There are times where
it's their style for Lucha Underground, and trust me, like the more you watch, the more you're gonna be like, this is actually really good.
No, I know, and I have, like I give both of them a chance, but like I get frustrated like sometimes.
It's also you're watching it sporadically. You got like if you watch it like straight through, like you're gonna be.
I started from the bottom.
No, but like
I started from the bottom. I was like Drake.
Don't fucking.
I draked it. I draked it.
Drake. Fuck Drake.
I draked it.
Don't drink it. This podcast does not endorse or support drink
I'm
in
just
any
saying,
fucking
dude.
way.
I fucking, I started at the bottom.
Yeah, but
I had to.
But you watch it every once in a while. You sporadically watch it. Like, you're not watching it like every night you're watching a new episode. Like, if you watch it more often, you'll really start to love it.
Right.
Especially when, like, something crazy happens and Rampiro's like, holy shit! And he starts screaming, he starts cursing.
Alright, if he just starts doing that, then I'm fine with that, He should have done that in the first place.
He does it.
Alright, cool.
You gotta get to those episodes.
Okay. But that's the thing, though. But I got, like, New Japan, I got fucking...
That's the thing, it's a lot of stuff to watch.
I got New Japan, I got Ring of Honor, I got so much shit!
The problem is it's on Netflix, so it's like... Well, it's always going to be. I can watch it later.
Yeah.
So you always just forget about it.
Exactly, and that's what I do. I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch this.
Just start watching it.
I don't know.
Instead of watching,
dude,
instead of watching the DVDs you bought, just watch that. And then watch, because the DVDs are always going to be here anyway.
Yeah,
so
I know.
You never know when they're going to take shit off Netflix. So just watch that.
True.
Just watch it until until you're caught up. And then it's about to, I don't know, what are they on? It's 2 seasons on there or 3 seasons?
2 seasons.
So, alright. Because I know
3 seasons, I think
the third one's on right now.
Yeah.
It's the second half. I wasn't sure if they put the first half on there. So watch the first 2 seasons. You're gonna love it.
No, I'm up to not up to
You're on
par.
season 1, right?
Yeah, season 1.
Season 2 gets better because that's when they really.
Season 1, I think I'm on.
They introduced the titles.
Word.
Yeah. I don't think the first season.
He's gonna blow him. No, he's not.
I think the first season was just like introductions.
Yeah, I know.
Of the guys are just wrestling, and you're getting like 5-star matches. Season 2 is when they introduce actual title belts.
That's
and
when
you get like
what's his name, Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo
Guerrero decided
the gift of the gods champion, and then you get the
what?
Gift of the gods.
There's a gift to the god.
Gift of the gods championship is actually pretty cool. It starts off with a tournament.
I kind of want that championship.
You get a pendant, a little like pendant, and then you put it on. Like all the winners get them, and then they put them onto the belt, and then they fight for that belt.
I kind of want that. I want that title.
Actually.
I want that
and
title.
And basically, what that belt is...
I want that title right now.
That belt is pretty much...
I want that title!
A belt that you defend... It's like the Money in the Bank suitcase, but a belt that you defend.
Every day?
Pretty much, you have this belt, you can say, I'm cashing this belt in, I want my world title shot. But, I could come out and say, hey, if you don't cash it in, I can challenge you for your Gift of the Gods belt. Now, if I beat you, I get that belt, and now I can cash that belt in for a world title. That's what the Gift of the Gods belt is. It's actually fucking awesome.
That's actually not bad.
It's like a spin on the idea of the Money in the Bank suitcase.
Yeah. No.
And it's a tournament. And it's a tournament even to get to that belt.
Vince Russo came up with that.
No, he didn't. He came up with Judy Bagwell on a forklift. It's Gift of the Gods on a forklift match. You have to take Viagra and then win. God, Vince Russo. People drink that Kool-Aid, man. Look, man, he did things. Like, he did good things in the Attitude Era, but I don't remember who said it. His best work was when Vince McMahon was there to tell him no, because this is ridiculous, and just be his filter. As soon as he went to WCW, it was no filter, let me do whatever the hell I want. Viagra on a pole match. Judy Bagwell on a fucking forklift match. David Arquette as the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. Fucking every week, the heavyweight title is changing hands, like... Yeah, his big thing is, we're getting, people are talking about us. Guess what? We're talking about you, but we're not buying your fucking products. We could talk about you all we want, but if we're not buying your fucking merchandise, well, your company's gonna fold. And that's why we're not watching Monday Night Nitro anymore.
Who's talking about Monday Night Nitro?
No one. Because they're gone.
And what was the point?
Was that Vince Russo was just he's not as good as some people think. Like, some people drink the Kool-Aid and they love him as much, and they agree what he's saying. They were all talking about us. They were talking about you, but where are you now? Where is WCW? It's in the fucking past. Because as much as they were talking about you, nobody bought your shit. Nobody bought your pay-per-views.
WCW has been
Plus,
bought.
they also had fucking Hog Wild, a free pay-per-view. It wasn't free to watch. You had to buy it if you were watching on pay-per-view. But if you were there, you could go there for free.
Hold on. Stop getting all matty.
I'm sorry.
WCW sucks. That's all I'm going to say.
You calmed you down for that?
Yeah. No, but come on. I just had this fucking fight.
You did that fight with that kid, right? I read that shit. It was crazy. He was an idiot. He was drinking the Kool-Aid.
Just because I said fucking... Just because I said, you know, Judy Bagwell and pole match. LOL. And I LOL did. So, if it's me, I'm thinking...
Kurt Angle, he had a vicious-ass fucking ankle lock. His looked like he was actually going to break
We're not going to talk about...
No, keep going, but I mean, we're also...
we're not going to talk about that. That's fucking awesome. He had the greatest fucking ankle lock. But yeah, so... I went into a fucking wrestling chat room.
Read it. Read your phone. Read off the entire...
This is what I do.
Read the transcript.
This is what I do.
Yuji Nagata tapped. Kurt Angle retains.
Oh, that's
the funny thing is, Kurt Angle's not credited as an IWGP champion.
Oh, what a dick.
I don't know what company, there was a merger of companies or some shit happened, and whenever he held the belt, they don't acknowledge him as a former IWGP champion.
That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Why?
I have no idea why, but it's bullshit.
Okay, so, this is the post. The post is... Okay,
yeah, it's over. You can mute that.
This is the post. The post is, should Vince Russo come back to WWE and help with the ratings? Okay. This is how I do things. Being the jerk off that I am. I wrote, does Judy Bagwell need a job? WTF. So I pulled in some kid. He fished me in. He tried to fish me in. And was like, she still drew fucking higher ratings than anyone on Raw and SmackDown. Plus, she was the champion a year before Russo got there. So my response was, just to be a dickhole, was, sure, buddy. I responded with, he put the goddamn championship on fucking David Arquette. I can't take him seriously as a booker / writer after that. This is his fucking response. It got WCW on the US Today newspaper at the time when they needed the publicity that it could get. The belt is fake. No one is really winning it. It's a prop on the TV show. Which went...
Are you assuming he sounds like that?
Yeah.
I sound like this.
I thought he sounded like...
Sounds like Mr. Hanky?
Yeah, pretty much. This is when I told him, I was like, listen, buddy. No shit, it's not a prop. I'm getting a little pissy right now. What I said was he put the belt on him and it drove away the hardcore WCW fans.
True.
But in his mind, well, it didn't happen. The ratings never went down, though. The hardcore WCW fan base didn't start tuning out until the last few weeks when the top guys got rid of TV.
The last few weeks.
Uh-huh.
So it took what? Fucking a couple of weeks for a whole company to fold?
Pretty much. And when Arquette won, what happened? He got... Okay, you know. And since you want to lie, Because apparently I was lying.
Wasn't just stating facts, he was lying.
I was lying, of course.
Because TM Punk is a big liar.
I'm totally...
This is the heel way.
I am totally a heel. I was healing the whole time. He was like, and since you want to lie, here's the numbers. After Arquette won, ratings went up each week. Raw is now doing a 1.8. So you see that, right?
Yes.
As I show Daniel over here.
Daniel Omega.
So he wins these. He wins the title. He does a 2.5.
Mm-hmm. Then you got 2.8, 3.2, 3.2. What's that?
So you pretty much
3.0, 2.8, and then 3.0 again.
That's
so it
about...
fluctuated a little bit. It went up, but it fluctuated.
But how long was that? About a month?
Yeah, it's about a month.
That's a month. So this is what I tell him. Wow! A whole month the ratings went up! And what happened? Next up, people turned out. And in the end, Russo isn't everything he's cracked up to be. I also responded again because you keep drinking the Russo Kool-Aid. He didn't reply back. Nope. He still hasn't replied back. I'm still waiting. Because, I just... And then, I'm just waiting.
He's not going to... Because then the final post that you
and
put up to
this is
him...
when I just kill him. I kill him. Though the ratings went up, and when he was, the champ, as you said, here are Arquette's pay-per-view buys. In the end, it's all about money.
And nobody was buying pay-per-views.
Exactly.
Nobody was buying merchandise.
Oh, so what happened?
He has nothing to say, because he's like, oh, shit. It was only the
So it went from 115,000 to about 65,000. So it dropped like 50,000.
Because nobody wanted to watch David Arquette.
Exactly. And that's when I came. And then he was just like, he wanted to say like, oh, Vince doesn't, whatever.
He's drinking the Kool-Aid. He doesn't want to hear it.
And then he was that's when I hit him with.
So you hit him with the financial facts. He's like, oh.
That's when I hit him with this.
No, I'm not talking to this guy anymore.
And that's when I hit him with this.
Get all the ratings you want. Get on USA Today all you want. But if no one's buying your fucking shit,
and that's why I hit him with this, though. That's why Vinnie Mac does not care about his ratings, because they're making him money. He's making money. He does not care.
It all comes
and
down
I've said this
to the merchandise.
Exactly.
And to the pay-per-view sales and stuff, which actually they might not even get that much anymore now they got the network. But it comes down to like a lot of merchandise.
No,
sales.
He's making money.
Let me tell you,
money.
All you fans, anybody that listens to this ever, look, if you hate Roman Reigns, if you hate John Cena, if you hate anybody, everybody talks shit about fucking, Roman Reigns and John Cena online. Yeah. Don't buy their shit. Like I understand the kids want to buy their shit. If you're the parent, don't buy your kid John Cena stuff. If you don't like him, don't buy him. Just teach your kid to like Marty Scurll, man. But the big thing is...
And on that note, we're out of here.
Not yet. We're about to be. If you... Just cut me off. If you... And then we're over. If you really hate one of these wrestlers, don't boo him.
Yeah.
Don't cheer him. Don't boo him. Don't do anything. If Roman Reigns comes out, if John Cena comes out, and there is no reaction, no boos, no cheers, nothing, just fucking crickets, Vince McMahon will be like, oh, shit.
I can't.
We got to get somebody else.
I can't do it no more.
They're going to change their whole fucking gear, and they're going to put somebody else in the front.
Yep.
Stop giving them a reaction. When you give them a reaction, whether bad or good, you give them the means to keep that character going.
Yeah.
If you don't like John Cena, do not react when he comes out. If you do not like Roman Reigns, do not react. If you don't like a wrestler, don't react. Unless you want to. If you want to boo the fucking person and tell him to go fuck himself, then do it to your heart's content.
if
Anytime Matt Taven comes out, I'm going to tell him to go fuck himself because he's a fucking shit ass and I don't like him and he just makes me want to hate him. He gets the reaction, the fucking the angry fucking reaction out of me. The ramen noodle hair that he has, he gets the reaction out of me.
But if it's Bullet Club and if you want to buy fucking shirts,
if you want to buy Bullet Club shirts, go to Pro Wrestling Tees.
Buy shirts,
get those
please.
fucking shirts.
Buy
Bullet
shirts.
Club is awesome.
But
if you really hate a wrestler, do not react to him.
Two sweeties.
And we're going to Too Sweet. And
we're
that is
gonna get out of
the
here.
second episode.
We're probably going to get out of here
Talk
right
Wrestle
now
Talk.
because we got to get out of here.
We got to get out of here.
We got to drink more beers.
We got to go see our girlfriends. They're probably angry.
Yeah.
But that is the
I think
second
we did
episode of Talk Wrestle Talk.
Okay, we did like 2 hours.
And we will see you next month.
Next month,
same
next
time,
hour.
same place. I'm Danny Omega.
I'm Terry. I'm TM Punk. Sorry.
Too Sweet, boys.
So what we